And that includes the Asempa FM Walk with the Stars. Asempa FM Walk with the Stars. 30th August. Ena Baso. And you would come and meet all your favorite celebrities, be it politicians, actors and actresses, comedians, musicians, footballers, athletes, inti obia baby. Ghana will be walking on the 10th of August. Into a Sempa FM Walk with the Stars. It mark that date in your diary and that's on your calendar. 30th August. 30th August. Nante kama. And the date would network would have some good food. You be aerobics. Now aerobics instructor for the day. Instructors are crowd move from nani or moba. Abe joining instructors are what Ghana have no. Ghana high instructors no Dominic is here boy eka na I say the Dominic aerobics how best race ma be better so but we can instructors now for the day nti enya agro a titsu bebre e na beba abe join the Asempa FM Walk with the Stars. Date ni bio 30th August in the bra all your favorite stars. I wa dom FM mo wa Asempa FM mo wa dom TV. Ye nyina ye be wa ha in the photo ops obetime nya ni atwa mfoni ene nioma bebre na because we would network, would mingle, would make friends and all of that. Na bibia timi Okoe. From the dreams of the youth to the ambitions of adulthood, wherever you are on your journey, it is how we are bebunu uyo bia wedi umpeni elfie eso. If you are starting a career, if you are building a family, if you are growing a business or planning your future, we are here for your journey. Every goal deserves the chance to flourish. And with hard work, with dedication, and a strong belief in yourself, the seed of greatness is within reach. So trust in the journey and understand that Fidelity Bank is with you every step of the way. Together, let's turn your dreams into reality. We are here for your journey. Believe with us. Fidelity Bank. And Fidelity Bank tagline says a lot. Also, believe with us. And na eko. So we juma we be na opse we shemo kena we juma etimi tumpon say ye wo career e bi opse okokoye lawyer afin wa enroll e wo law faculty. It's a dream and a wo. Fidelity can be with you every step of the way. A kwanya be first try school fees ni ade ombetimi aboa. Say afin wa ware foforo wo be share wo family ase. Fidelity will be with you every step of the way. We juma na opse enyi Fidelity will be there with you. Or that na opesa wo planning in the savings be a wasa wo ye, a fixed deposit be a wasa wo ye, bibi biara wasa wo ye, a treasury bills be na wasa wo toni nyina. Fidelity Bank will be with you every step of the way. And found that bia waso wo say bebem. Fidelity Bank is that bank that would stay with you throughout all the changing scenes of life. Into one any juma. Fidelity Bank. Together, let's turn your dreams into reality. We are here for you on this journey. So believe with us. Powerful stuff. Fidelity Bank. Omoka hone eboa me ede Ekosiisen dwumedie etumi abremo. Enna the 6th edition of the Energy Commission Senior High Schools Renewable Energy Challenge is here. And last year omoye this year so omo san atwaso for senior high schools into College of Engineering Auditorium KNUST on the 9th and the 11th of August. On the 9th and the 11th of August, Energy Yede Bremo. Into young minds will battle it out for a place in the national finals. In the Presec Legon Presbyterian Senior High School Latte. Bueman Senior High School, Adidome Senior High School, Asemmanso Senior High Technical School, Ahantaman Girls Senior High School, Bia Senior High Technical School, and Opoku-Ware School, I know Kumasi. Omone be battle out for the Southern Zone, and the 9th August. na afi omo e northern zone ni nso no ye wo Ola Girls Senior High School, Sunyani Senior High School, and the Sunyani SHS na omo moto depa o se minti enye minti. Sunyani Senior High School, Charlie, omo ye brutal. Minti enye minti. Oh, Charlie, that motto is beautiful. Really, really beautiful. St. John's School motto nenso ye kama. Yet any viam parantes into viam parantes a Latin expression for preparing the way. Preparing the way. St. John's School Second D. You move to a viam parantes, preparing the way. Which is also very, very beautiful. But Sunyani Senior High School, DNS. Yes. Top there, Charlie. Mimai inti and yaminti. Yawakin Tampo Senior High School. Damongo Senior High School. Dabokba Technical Institute, Wale Senior High Technical School, and Gatanga Senior High School. Omo ebe represented the Northern Zone. Omo be omo there on the 11th of August. In the winners, no, from both zones, no, would then meet in the finals. You know, who will be crowned Ghana's next clean energy champions? All the action will be live on Joy News on Multi TV, 9 a.m. each day, on the 9th and on the 11th, 9 a.m. live on Joy News. It is our Energy Commission Senior High Schools Renewable Energy Challenge way. It's supported by GIZ, Ashesi University, Volta River Authority, Greenfield Ambassador, and a Star Oil. Media partner, as you may have heard, Joy News. Or more air boying. Any way abremo. Unim say Joy Sport Invitational Tournament nenso Ochinayera August muidie 9th August and a Joy Sport Invitational Tournament no baso. This time it is back with the bang. It is returning with lots of thrilling disciplines into University of Ghana Stadium, Legon, and it's the biggest corporate sporting event in Ghana. And on the 9th, no, swimming, table tennis, 5-kilometer race walk, Masters 50-meter dash, CEO's penalty shootout, football, mixed relays, volleyball, draft, and so much more. In the games when in Abekoso, Joy Sport Invitational Tournament. In the way for corporate Ghana, in the company, be our crying, so Baba bed register. Now for me team na motimi aba companies need be brain register o person so register with company. The opportunity is still there for you. Only 11 and Kasa 11 or your event department 11 solid guy. Friend was 0540 106 466 0540 106 466. And so about Joy FM front desk e wokokomlemle a ubetimi a register. Mark your calendars, 9th August at the Legon Stadium, the Joy Sports Invitational Tournament, Motoni Play for Peace. It's proudly sponsored by Akono Ginger, Efriwara, Ayuda, Ghana's #1 services app Bako, services Bebre, the Game Energy Drink, Feel the Energy, Yummy Yogurt, a nourishing choice, and at the luckiest, *712# luck is everywhere. Me pato me no kasa bia sika ho akwatwe kakra ma unye sika oye salaried worker oye obi a oye bosumi aketua bosumi so de tua woka ba chale obi ho bosumi so sika ne ebe to ne nsem a 3 days na nyina asa na wo behia sika enye too onerous conditions enye too onerous emunye tare dodo. And that is where Blue Financial Services Ghana Limited, EBEM. Blue Financial Services Ghana Limited. Almost say, so a salaried worker. Or a SME owner. A kind of small and medium scale enterprise owner. We are with Jumabuja, Tonyama or Makola, or shop, we were Abusewo kind, we are SME owner, no, you know. And so we are Jedini or Malata, Bebia Wudija. Now we yeska. We hear quick and reliable financial support. Me pacho Blue Financial Services Ghana Limited aba. Omo the blue loans about blue loans. Because we know ubenya ntema very fast very flexible. Enya fe ne yekɔ how na kofa we bra. And kofa wo dan bra, kofa pepes we bra, kofa wo light bill bra, kofa nioma mo na da bi we na ntesa. Very flexible. And a affordable interest. I was no form with metria. It's tailored to your needs. In the Uber, your hobby catches okay. Ebi amajuma mi here 100,000 Ghana. Ye shimus and no here party akwe wejuma. Ye the says kana ebema kama. Q say nyafina ubedi Q and a yebe stress so dabi. It's the support you deserve when you need it most. Fraying it was 0303 968 196 0303 968 196. Your WhatsApp number with my sending a WhatsApp message. And we are 0501 609 958. 0501 609 958. Blue Financial Services. Trust in blue. Trust in blue. Blue is the color. Blue is the color. Football is the game and Chelsea is the name. Chelsea for Troka. Nancy na nyame ado matimi awini World Club Championship was the bed mean. I should have trophy papa be about day, you know. Na Chelsea etimi awini. NK Pharma Limited. NK Pharma Limited. A drone was will be a buy no young quality drew between 3 months and 12 years. A fair drone Encamol, a strawberry flavored alcohol free paracetamol syrup. And Kolane no say a corona and why shit. They see a fifi or a very uncomfortable when you're cold symptoms, when you're fever symptoms, nitia ne ya oman Encamol syrup out there tumuda, ne hobetono in the minime here, you know. Fever, any pain in children would dry Encamol syrup. NK Pharma Limited and a day abejaso. Maybe a ton no Ghana hebia ubenya biato. Omo head office ne wa belempe okohwa. Kama. Na only one etumi akodi ja. Ma minkai messages kakra aba na afi yatoaso. Obi say Obi, the motto for Kintampo SHS is also peace, love and prosperity. Charlie, schools no mumo to etesano. One word motto no. And shadam kwe. Peace, love, and prosperity. It is also TMZ yakwa your friends the school's motto challenge. No mami who school motto na yenkai emfa emamu amushare with YouTube. As well your WhatsApp number na 0548 443 523. In the Master Planner Junior working Tampo Yadase. Or say on a lighter note, you can't leave our motto behind and mention only St. John's School and Sunyane SHS. In the Kintampo SHS, Yabomo dear, peace, love, and prosperity. In some of the schools, there were very, very interesting mottos. In the UTMia, you can come through with yours and I will see how we can put it out for you. Happy 90th birthday to Mama Beatrice Kujo. With love from your son, Ni Ashirifi Kujo, and your in-law, Hajia, wishing you long life and good health in the 90 years. And easy. Mama Beatrice Kujo, happy 90th birthday. Weisa Obi. Okay. Obi, good afternoon. Charlie. Auntie, let me see and read some of the other messages. The intervention Obi Koforidia secondary technical, educate for service. Educate for service. Hey. Koforidia secondary technical, educate for service. Weisa Obi, good evening. Asanteman Senior High School in Kumasi, popularly known as Nananom, our motto is Service Lunet Lotti. Service Lunet Lotti. What spelling here? Or say in French translation, in English as serve one another. Hey, serve one another. What spelling is ano? Serve Lune and Lotti. Masa, lam taking Rashid. Wow, school motto crown to me shadan spelling here. Be pacho spelling here. Get us the right one. Ebuakwa State College. Omumoto ye susubribi. Na susubribi na se chese. Susubribi Ebuakwa State College. Rade Yankopo. We say Obi Semper Primus, always first. Okwapeman School, Ekropon Ekwapem. My name is Edward Ofei Ejapon, 1995 group. Always first, Okwapeman School. Okay, the miracles, Sifakai, Israel Lai, school, Okoe-Boye, no. Okay, I hear you. We say Obi, ye, Dominic school, yenya, old student, be how, Inti, ese Dominic school, moto ye, Zinpa, yesen ahunya. Zinpa, yesen ahunya. Wow. Inti, I say I am Eric Tete, ahwa. From the History Department, University of Education, Winneba North Campus. Into Breman Esikuma Senior High School. Oba Multimedia ha Breman Esikuma Ostrand Dorso. Into Dr. Pounds, Dominic Isiaboa, and Dominic no Echo 2 schools. Into Oye GSTS Kakra Ewa Takrade, and Obeto also Breman Esikuma Senior High School. You know, into Zinpa Yesen Ahunya. Tepa Secondary School. Motto, knowledge is power. Oh, knowledge is power. The schools be brave. You should do. Ah, knowledge is power. JSS, ne primary schools be brave. Knowledge is power. Tepa, secondary school. Ah, knowledge is power, I say. Charlie. Tema secondary school. Hey. Neil Nisi Optima. Only the best. Albert Kreku. Neil Nisi Optima. That's Tema Secondary School. Tema School. Oh, hona Umaru Sanda School. Yeah, Umaru Sanda School. No. Okay. Where St. Thomas Aquinas Boys Secondary School, Cantonment. Veritas Liberat. Hey. The truth shall set you free. Okay. Veritas Liberat. Great Mulatto. Oh, Ashaiman, New York. Inti Ediana do school no. Great Mulatto. St. Thomas Aquinas. Obi, that of Nkranman Senior High School at Seikwa in the Tyne District. Nkranman Senior High School. What's the name? Charlie. No more the Casabe. I say Caso Trege. Good. Hey, in Cranman Senior High School, Caso Trege Guda. Tomorrow's prosperity begins today. Na Casabe no. Hey, in Cranman Senior High School. Moto Ediehu, Caso Trege Guda. Wow. Emmanuel Ej Bequin, Seikwa Ewa Tyne District. And also Obi a brutal, where am brutal ampa? Na moto ide, moto nenkwa ye brutal. Kaso Trege Guda. Asemo Ganata Senior High. Cap DM, meaning seize the opportunity. Maxwell or Abokobi. Ganata Senior High. Ganata Senior High will Kroben so mayung Apam Secondary School. Okay, Obidi Apam for the Abba. It was a Apam Secondary School. Okay, that's also a nice motto. Obrapa Jaurakwan. Wow. Kweku Bob Marley. I think Apam is solid. In the Apam war, Sunyani Secondary category name. I mean, Miminti and Yaminti and Obrapa Jaurakwan. Apam Secondary School. That's a good one. We say, Obi, good evening. Koforidia Technical Institute, our motto is perseverance. Anything. Perseverance is motto. Yeah, come motto as a perseverance. Charlie. We say Obi. Collins Secondary School, Agogo. Yeah, I've seen that school. Asante Achimagogo. Or say, brighten the corner where you are. Bosu in heaven. The school ni motto, no, brighten the corner where you are. We say Obi, Accra Academy, dear Yeden, Essie Kwam Videri, To be is better than to seem to be. Wow. A cracker bleo. To be is better than to seem to be. Esi quam videri. Wow, that's cool. Pope John Secondary School and Minor Seminary. Vela Damus. That we set sail. Kofi Ban drew ewa London. Okay. Pope John the answer in bad. We set sail. Vela Damus. Yeah, bad. I mean, you're fan of 14. We say Obi. Novdek Secondary School. Never give up. Wait a minute, now we give you up. Novdek Secondary Technical. Michael Taylamte. Amra here, Greater Accra, Adenta Municipal, no the way, Abba. Novdek Secondary Technical. Never give up. Which one of deck there? You don't have to give up. Oh, shit. Now, we say Obi. This is Kofi Quentel. Adisabel College's motto is Vel Primus Vel Cum Primus. Either the first or with the first. Call it Papa. I think it's also not bad. Adisabel College, and you're bad. Yeah, I think and you're bad. We say Obi. In Okoe Secondary School. Motto is education for service. Ja. Motto is be saying in the air and somewhere. Education for service. Crime time for 89 group in Okoe Secondary School. There and or the Abba. Obi Winneba Senior High. And then Disque ut labores pro Abba. Disc ut labores pro patria. Learning to serve the motherland. Boache or Edinburgh. Disc ut labores pro patria. Wow. Winneba Secondary School. No, Charlie. Winneba for you brutal. Obide Suhum. Or say, okay, hi Obi, I'm Eves from Suhum. My school motto is Vela Damo. That should be Pope John. Thank you. Kumasi High School. And then Truth Conquers. Dennis Amwakun, GCTU. Truth Conquers. Kumasi High. Okay. Chemu Senior High School. How would they? Or say Chemu Senior High School motto, the pride of Tema. Anything. How is the pride of Tema motto? The pride of Tema, any Chemu Senior High School motto. Francis Pay School ni motto, bra. The pride of Tema, they have is that school ni motto. The pride of Tema. Wow. Anyways. 0548 443 423. New Edubiase Secondary School. And there, me amese me penele meshia. New Edubiase Secondary School. Motto ne Flamam Alite. Flamam Alite. Meaning let your light shine. Oh, okay. Flamam Alite. New Edubiase. Jokwa Senior High School. And in him say, oh, Jokwa Utie or Bankam Radio. Jokwa Bankam Radio. Or say success means hard work. Stephen Ewa Madina. Okay, I think that's a cool one. Success means hard work. And it's true. There is always a place for hard work in the success equation. Into Yadase pa. We say, Obi, you are laughing at us now. Oh, Kafra. Hey, school bay no. Minim school crop, but among Kafra. Efidiasi Senior High School. Motto. Hey. Strenue. Ana strenu. Efidiasi. Strenue. Motto no. Hey. Efidiasi for strenue. Pando Technical Institute. Pando Technical Institute. Scale with precision. That's a good one. Kojo in Tema. Wesley Girls Senior High School, Cape Coast. Speak true, live pure, right wrong, follow the king. Okay, get here. That's a powerful one. Infantipim School. Jin Shekan. Olams Senior High. Olams Senior High. Fides Santitas Santia. Faith, holiness, knowledge. Wow. And also what tema? That's cool. St. Paul's. St. Paul, is it Kukrantumi? Okay, Denu. St. Paul Senior High, Denu. Vinci in Bono Malu. Do good and conquer evil. Gabriel Bludo. And I do, yeah, but that's a nice one. Vinci in Bono Malu. Wow. Oh, school's the door, so Charlie. Wait, me, I'm a pass. School's the door, so St. Peter's Senior High School. Dignitati hominum. True dignity of men in all the world. The only school on the Kweu Mountain, Kwesi Asante wa Chicago, US of A. In the PESCO. Dignitati hominum. Hey, so Dr. Bernardo Okoe-Boye abe cancer e wo studio ha. Mebu so no so ni school moto. Ba Obrachre Secondary Technical School. Omomoto ye wufudua pa na ye pian. I say, please read my message because I've never heard it anywhere on social media since I completed school in 2007. Inti mo amunim ne school be a friend of Obrachre Secondary Technical School. Omomoto ye wufudua pa na ye pian. Asamanke Senior High School. Les grandes choices ont un petit début. Great things have little beginning. Oh, okay. That's Asaman Kese. Saman Kese. Oforipenyin. Okay, that's my wife's school. Oforipenyin Senior High School. Jen Nasom. Odonkwa wo achim enyinem na de way aba. In Oforipenyin there a special place in my heart. In the way Kade Senior High Technical School. Jane Imprenu. In the think twice. Honorable Spanky Wawasa East, Kade Senior High, Jane Imprenu. Think twice. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Mamimfa Osei Chirichie die enwe. Osei Chirichie Senior High School cares. Service to God and humanity. School ni moto enono. Service to God and humanity. Okay, mamimko sekendi. Fijai Senior High School. Ad Astra Aspera. To the stars through thick and thin. Oh, Fijai, wow. Ad Astra Aspera. To the stars through thick and thin. The focus is to reach the stars, whatever it takes. That's a good one. That's a good one. Amfuega Senior High School. Amfuega, Volta region. Motone, the deed, not the glory. Kojo Ewa Kaswa, the deed, not the glory. Honorable Dr. Bernardo Okoe-Boye, former MP Lejokuku constituency, former health minister, former deputy health minister, former CEO of the National Health Insurance Authority, former board chairman, Kolebu Teaching Hospital, former board member, National Health Insurance Authority. Charlie, Dr. Okoe-Boye brutal. Doc, akwa banete say.
Obi. Na your bow ties na bibia e beka forma o de nima.
Oh, Charlie.
Just a messy sa.
Red Danny.
Oh. But obi so a oji nyame dia. Se red Danny a.
Yes.
Se na Job catch and wife no. The owo to me a oma obi no.
Yes.
So oji wo nsema.
Yes.
Ye numi no. O said bia onda na ase. Se na na odi ma o no.
Obetima san dia ma obi.
Emrepe mu no odi be ma obi. Nti you are the Asidama Yankupon.
Yeah.
Na Bible mu no see there was one rich man. Onya scanning amadrum pepe so bi no. Ne refi no ho.
Yeah.
And o catch any crass o.
Did na nom na
da na why ye. And anyame se wo ye kwase a. Na brefi.
And you meje wo crafre won.
Ewia ye mpese be se sa papa no.
Yes.
Ye pese ma Yankupon ti ase se na dom na ma ye ti ase. Na so ono se be ye a nipa ntimi nsisa enye ho hwe.
Sure.
me can win so no na me kama ono abo amakwata pese on ti ase say Bible na say omo nim Yesu no so omo di hye firi mu a omo su sama omo yete de ni da so ayede asa nanso unim Yesu na onim say 2025 years ago Yakupon suma no ema obe reconcile nipa to nyamia
yes
o was our knowledge na onipa firi mu a odi arawo kakra na wa jemu if you say wada na emrepa no dru a yebesa anwo ye hu enti ni ho kanfo ananya za na moka no we firi mu na me ma me prekope enti I was say anka na me dru fie dada but for one or two reasons no me dru fie enti ofa chemi but ochina Nyakupa dom yebedi ya papa ichi President Kufado former president na yakufie na yakochiano na obi me drew fear because the doctor na we did here doctor ubedi dem is coffee me dem pe coffee so coffee paper me chikosia kakranka o ma na wa chikosia o ma me brodo me did this obi me call now instead of staying for 1 hour na fe there nipa ni wiyem na ma che me didi sa enti menim se nyame di ni kra ebesi enti wofa wo de me gina so ana ma yeden
sorry
obi tema me ni abemu a me ni parliament nipa mienu na e wo mo tiri frem se doctor wo he bra beji fuel beji we na fa hwe constituency eye ono wa makwata any doctor Matthew Opoku Pempe obia wabo amedano mikita omu saati nyambeba saa na meti enti nkofo mienu we die se obomasum na oye loki na onza ka omu a wan hwa me obomasum bio ena imba mienu so a omuso omabo ame on politics chief of staff
former
mami frema former chief of staff ono so mitini so a onye politician pe oye mami ye ena ananyesa oye enapa ena automatically my board chief of staff we need mobile from abonidi mami first lady
former first
lady oye oba otimi frɛ o say fie ti sen nkra no ti sen obi politics na busuya o politics to be free say my yonkofobia omo nhwe bi owo bananu ati frɛ mo say ko o hi brefie nkra no ti sen enti Nyankopon enhye bia odimi aye busua omo amembo mu din so nyame hye omo obi machi omo no na maba ye papa ne ye bra kwabna Japan
na engineer
kwabna Japan na say o launch the campaign na doctor o invite me to me call you na obi o na obi afrɛ Okoe-Boye na obi also be the chairman and I would na front seat ewo kwabna Japan lunch ene kwabna na edi uba chama na nanu ya obi se kene na edi uba chama nanu ya obi se nanu ye ba omia obi adiba kwa mpeza me ka se uwo political party bi mu a niema miensa ene wo se umfa weni hwe the first one the country Ghana yenyina politics ye obi aha ma be enye wu ni minti na maba ha o kwan be na ebefa so a obi a otie ya odi dwa okatamantu na ejuma no be ko nenim na sika e wo no botom no akọ nenim che na ano kwan be na ebefa so a ye bra bi otena bus mo a okokumasi a wadru pokwasi a no ho chi no ye kasa ne ya adwan be kire be ma minister aye no ho ntem a solve the problem kwan be na ebefa so a ye nwa ba o makola odi dwa a o ye sika dia ko China ani bank man stories no ye ni ma ebe mema no ho ahia ya enti na wa ha enti o political party mo first na eba woman how the people's life can improve second thing party no because party no be vehicle infidia odi benya tumi de aboa woman and sana politician mentor and our interest wonu beba three things your country first enti who ye call meeting ye fa say political party say yenko ye coup d'etat na ye be tell the opposition e so ntimi catch your party ni say enye wenti na me ba ha na Ghana ntina ba ha ena as a political party MPP ye jitum say a development in freedom enti at any time uye party ba Albeka say oh democracy yemboaye yemfa soldiers embu manpe say party nankasa no why yira party no yentimi mfa wo entina party no. And the third one the politician omo no mudi yen kan a omo kire ye kwan a yedi omo echi enti udi obi echi wo MPP mo a eni nkyere say odi party nankasa anya asem enti uye party bapa e wo say undum pepe so a uhia kwabna Japan na wo Canada utimi di no bon komo udi obo ni dia ye den e ma no uye ba omya nipa na uhia Canada uhuni say ubra panyi a usalute no na wa ye den udi nasiri na wako na ye wie primary sa me ka asem we de bia e wo say unko bia fie na ko twino na fa no bra na ye adwuma na enna wa frame me a o si denti na me koi o china ye promise a obesuma me ni fie se me nko catch oko una se bi o si wa ye neutral fa papa no ko bon komo na on fa na ho ndin embra na obi adiba ko amasua o politics mo obi a nyame adom o sika otimi to bia one bottle ema voter odi ni di agro ho bechi because Ghana ha nipa bebre hwe nipa oma ni nsaka eduani di ena odi take decisions obi tell me can you oh your politics now odi sebio kokra bukan say obi o ye commoner
yes
mu o tem bia mu so chi kokra then kokra tese obi a o ni bi
on sheda ni bi
exactly odi sa nipa nya asema wa lose one vote eno enye ya but onim na odi obi nya asem lawyer ebia sebio ni classmates 1 2 assemble ono no mo frɛ no lawyer ebia sebio ko ni fia okita dom 10 ube adwuma mu so ono no hwe nkofo promotion da obeka asem ache na waya no self so na ko votes are we obia lawyer no tie no odo wase enti sebio se obi wo MPP no so ene opese on the president adeni mo me senior pre-second Brana champion obi asebio ono so ama nkofo adwuma a moto aba uwo obi achi a memfa no nkoye ntokwa ni insults obi bato ta say me experience a share me say we politician don't be in a hurry to be in conflict ti mesre yemfa odo enanti o party no mo obi a wo na chi no enye bone. But especially yes you manage the party at the regional and national level. Yen ya de no na nya fe na yen hu se obia ka busua no ho. Obi me call kwabna lunch omo mi share all kufo ministers. Obi penyifo. Yes. Sabi o mi share ebemnu kakra. But we should get to the place level where so obia party ba so o ya dia. Ye famu a me man den hard drink. Inti mesre na anu me baba oba me ho oba se oba hagi me ni amana me say hey wo o sister odi no fie de bia mo me say ntokwa na wo sister o ta hu no che me because me tu anopa me ba najo o di no ye ntokwa simple things untimi resolve na me a me gina me baby no oba hagi me te odom enye odom wei ena me hia che me say odo unwa na me hu say mo a mo ben no mo dom ho exactly na wa shia me bia mitimi to ice cream bi ma wonti obetwa me odo we mi mfa nko bia nti ye party for say ntimi nso ye mu a kwan ben so na obetimi akoche odo e wo abontin ti mesre let's put the party before politicians now yes ekono be emre 2016 2020 Ekufo Addo nya 50,000 votes e wo le jokuku Jomama nya 59,000 2024 yenya 32,000 votes. Dr. Bayon 32,000. And Mama dear free 59,000. Echo about 62,000. Wow. Chesa yewo 18,000 people omu 2 ma yen. 2024 omanto. Sebi omu fa chemi obi eni chesa ebi ara omu di Dr. Bayon awasem. But it is possible say ebi omu ye party mba omu issues with obi or MPP ni enti wan kan afia sem antina wasudwemu a wan hwa o kine bi na ekona yeden ayedi na kai say odo o chosen politician say there say other group no am betaw de odo na chi a ye be wi agro na wodi kugo na odo ni nyina ebe kwa kosi sen obi me do me say lawyer oye me na ma ma o fans nyina ma judges nyina de wi adwuma buafu obi ma o fans hu ama Supreme Court High Court obi ambese be wu ni na de bia obeko akodi case we fie no wadi cho na obi me do de bia odi cho yi odo we edi ye kosi sei
emfa nkosi be bia
ti mesre ti obi maka we no na de nsem wo ho
ene on
obi ene na from enura ne ene me kai se me ba mfidie kese sei no unsa how ba Belgium for 8 years ranking member Mo e wa Canada 8 years
yes
ukodu Bremen
yes
Billy 8 years ubedru Hamburg ebusu for 8 Lumba busu for nyina na omo wajema omo tie ti obi how ba ha wo se unhihye wa adwene wo tot
yes
na me ba ha no na bibi ba mitrim say the politics of emotional manipulation rather than going for cognitive stimulation. It grants you power, but without peace.
That's deep.
Obi, the politics of emotional manipulation. Politics are deep to me. Yenchre ejuma yebeya manipa na yepe to me na free no ho. Yenchre ideas ayewo na nso yebehwe asem bi esi. Na ya kanu said that nipa kuma be sorry. Na ne buafu obi a obisa no pa se gina so a obuafu ye de a ontimi nka na ye dia fa tumi abetena abemu no o use emotional manipulation tumi be ka wonsem na so nhwa a ontimi ntine fie enda ahefie entine ne MPs bi o wa omuntimi nkofie e wo srem because instead of be kira kwa be fa so be boa ama yakọ enim no de okoka ya ni say we ni wa fa because oye say nipa oye tribe say the politics of emotional manipulation instead of cognitive. They say cognitive stimulation. They say dream foresee you say you be dream before say out of the box. Kwan be na be faso a obi mi no be dream na sebio bokuni kusasi adi kwan be na be faso a ochine bi ni kusasi hini ni bokuni ni betime didi e o mo ba ko any man pussy sorry enu bema ye ko shedema okay enyemfre ahimfo ana yemfre chiefs ana yemfre Supreme Court retired judges ana yenko peace council ana yenko ICC ana enu na even cognitive stimulation say one man wadwen no start ye den ejuma enu the results the tumi ma wa asomdwe ka tumi no ho because wadwen akọ ejuma ama ekitani ama be ma eputuo ena asomdwe den aba mining galamsey uye politician na upetumia instead of ubeye cognitive stimulation say okay galamsey dey na 3 4 5 things ama obetimi bo ewremu a o say nsio eye djuma eni ho eye abro eye hantai eye forestry officer wakoji bribe ana ye manutuo nti ana emranta nechi ana politician eno efe no cognitive say what starting dream through the problem obi now uyesa na unsaka tumia uyesa uchia obi owo forest area utibika say munsu say because when and crofo ye me ba me ye say enu ye cognitive stimulation but politician bi ope tumia ompe ejuma ye din akwadwo no o hye say hey yensu say because okufo adoni na ebusuafo god e Ghana nyina omu no mutu won to me ba TV so no o say god nie chese Ghana god nyina won to me nkwa na etu na ya emotional manipulation obi hia won krankra obi timi hia me otashi doctor na galamse no mu ye den hwensio ne bu fumi because ya catch ni say MPP4 pay ele to gold e Ghana na odi sanya tumia it is without peace and harmony enti ene ubewu NDC chairman ono na wasoma nkofo no na nso wanye cognitive stimulation ti wa share chairman na ntimi bisa na asem because ube can say MPP4 na ye enti wo bisa le say denti na oyesa na ma wan kasa na ye duplicity just why duplicitous I say wan kasa wo nim de wo ye obi enti each issue eba himfo a emotional manipulation politicians yensu ade eba mining emotional money into ushobia oh we the MPP ni ma say ensu free ha ene MPP for you na share them na nso galam say ajai emotional manipulation banking sector eba ho obi macho ha have reduced banking operation, how to set up bank and operate to a very simple form. When we start, I would first like to start with the banking sector issue starting ye. Politicians instead of being aboteri, now you are sharing nipa and sunni buying how our corporate behavior, emasebio assets, ecoform a threatening solvency of a bank. Politicians bet say, oh, may strengthen supervision of Bank of Ghana. May sure say ni se bejuman obi. The other can say, oh, Ekofo collapse banks, you know. Enti obi a no we juma of banking sector okotine fie no o share people ni pere we mu na no bofu yen. Na de ye di bank ni man na ofechi a odi sika man adam for one fa coin passo a bank no ntimi tua workers a collapse obi or no champagne e wo London enye Ghana o obi o ya collapse no bank na so every weekend o ko no champagne or London because ya ye emotional manipulation ya kama nipa wa lose the job na kuma sorry ya ncheni say suba we na ma lose job no na eba ye be check isa suban no regulator Bank of Ghana ono na mra ema no tumi say Ghana for the sika ko ma bank we wona ma ni license enti hwenu suban ye na wa ma sika na nko nsuo mu ma nipa hwe na adwuma ono so esu ni ban a oda edi no obi anka no obi na ye hwe politicians say oh Akufo-Addo ne tim ye din wa collapse banks ni nyina ya ba ye de mo license be say den ama wo afi de edi tumi ma wo no banks na ye collapse ye sebi enu kwa intro ya consolidate no ene wa appointed board chairman so on hwe su na sa bank no nko yi CBJ wo anka de mu kan ni ampa mu ba na straight away dan bia na Unibank no obe paint no back Unibank na de capital bank what's our paint no back capital na wakata CBG MD ni say masa pebitina na say chiche mu ama omu ana bank ni yomu de no na license bi oja from say Gina sa koye bank ye the emotional manipulation agitumi ama onya tumi na na fe de oya press conference ene ohun de oka papa no na sika no ye 5 billion na so ye hwe na 3 billion say na electronics na ma 4 billion. The Okan is because you engage in emotional manipulation. You were not honest to engage in cognitive application or thinking. Now, Obi, my end started with the banks. Umami, the go ahead.
Yes.
Obi, Kwambensu na ye be a bank. Me breaking it to simple terms. Yen fan say, Mrani say, oh yeah, 100 million. Enti Okoe-Boye, me wadan ni sika madam fofo obi mini wu any Dominic na ya raise 70 million ya dan su nyina wo estimate a 30 million enti ya kita 100 million man say wo ya bank na otimi nya license a otimi bobusia from Bank of Ghana obi ti o enti fa say Bank of Ghana ma ebusia and the policy rate 25%. Enti Bank of Ghana ma 100 million ya di kai 100 no so a ya asset no 200 million but kai say or the amount 25%. And the at the end of the year, simple interest. You remember 125 million. And at the third one, depositors. Ghana for Mudo Musika Besha Bank no more. You ever say Obi Asika could do 100 million. Obi. And the sky hectare in 300. But I was say by the end of this year, you for 125 million and Common Bank of Ghana. You ain't even try a staff. And you ever say, hey, year now you borrow in Crawford loan up to the tune of 100 million. Not 40%, and that's why 50%. You ever say you 150 million back. Until at December, now you the Bank of Ghana 125 million amano. You get a profit of 25 million. You try your workers, shareholders, minimum Dominic. Yes, you are fakakra. Am I the account? You are a share bank no more. Obi. Say a year, year. Next year, now your bank are still a nice. But you funny say make 3 activities are. Yeah, engaging a better not trading bank. No, yeah, funny say, Obi, because me no na shareholders no. Dominic, Eddie na down for about no shareholder. Oba also pay 100 million. Bank of Ghana di mine. Yeah, say the Eddie mine, Eddie man. Obi, anka enye Dominic a down for. Anka was say yem bisa for collateral.
Yes.
But Dominic Adamfonti, ya call outside the rules of banking. Ya the 100 million in Ama Dominic Adamfono. Ya ambisa se ni die the be show say 100 million afan ba ebe ton ya ambisa no. Now at the end of the year, 100 million na then amba aloki. Yen fa say na apart from Dominic usu of aba open loan 100 million depositors Ghanaians no 100 million abeka yen no. Na o of no instead of the Bank of Ghana crowd is cut 25%. Yeah, man loan instead of a minimum 25 and 30 no. Now the amount 10%. Underground where you be nipa. And you be no one for sikana mba na odi buy ekran na sikano aswati. Yeah. Obi. Na se super winner de bia ya obe 300 million na ekita no. Bank of Ghana deposit ni sikano in 3-4 years na sikana be 100 million. Yeah, conform. Eche yen fa no say Bank of Ghana won say hey musikai mo capital adequacy ratio but you tie me enu che say niama bi e che say ohun ye Bank of Ghana won say mo hun ye na suba we mo njai na Bank of Ghana so emrama ni kwan say on sama osika na sika na say duro onuma na oyu so na mema wa hon na den asabasuru
which is liquidity support
obi.
Okay.
My sister Penny, Nana Yaba. Also in China, I didn't know if I'm serious. Into my moment, Nancy and Senna Matias. Nana Yaba,
Nancy.
Ena, Sabio, Obisukita to me, only need Diagrana show me. Obi.
To me,
me, my home Brasiano, me do call to me for her. Obi, liquidity support. Obi, who say, ma break it down, simple banking, not Sebi, politician. Or you see emotional manipulation. Now I tell you for say, Papa, Jai Suban way, not China, Eddie Amucha never break. Obi, Bank of Ghana who say, Sikala free 300 million, as if from 200. Bank of Ghana be sat now, the amount scabium. Say, Ora, me ma another 200 million. Me pese, ube collapse. Now staff omo mo ye juma 500 no omo nyina akofi obi ade wey na see doing sabi enye bi Ekufado time see before Ekufado be president na banks ni bebre na omo wo cycle we mu sika omo di man krofo a sabi aye bad loan sabi o sika omo di ma company fe no related companies obehu nipa bank ye dia no or the loan ama another company no no na ene dia sabi na depositors omo mo disika Ghana for amuti ma mo ni musika koye no na musika no e kofom na de esie nso a ye ntan ka che wo Ghana ni se obi na government esa tam Ghana sika kai se first mi si ye ma 100 million ye start no ya sa tam 200 million ama bank we se kona fa koye bank ni yie na wan koto antiahwe obi na bank na fa 200 million na de mi che wo di sika ma na dan fofo ni companies a onji collateral no wa sa kosa suban no mu a sa na esiye entina Ekufado ababa ye hwe no Bank of Ghana hwe no hu se den ekosu suban we na ma wakofom ya ma uska wa sa dan sa suban edi na mra won se ye ntimi enti obi be se Okoe-Boye ubeti wa kire mi kwan a Ghana for sika ekodi bank bi nsem a odi man adan fofo de enu na ma kire no enti enye ti se kro no ya borrow bank no na nso ye scam bank no wa fa kwan bi su aye different dishonest appropriation or the scam obi a on kita collateral wa kata nani ama nipa no akodi woni sirem ama echie no ya be fa ya sika Bank of Ghana esa de ama no ama enu to wasa ye den edi obi we si na sa bank no ya ka champion for say mumbra mo boman mo die sika ya ma mo bia sa mo adibiom obi banks yen sa man sika biom debi instead of politician be honest na waka say Ekufado o try say obema Unibank abeda ni CBG through that process no say workers 1000 no mukita ebia sika portfolio no ko only pay 500 enti ya 500 sika amoma kofie say ni say Ekufado yes a resolve bank no ye bad ye be ni say ye be shemra no mu kena abo obi edi kro no a ye betimi ayede achi no instead of be we no de ka ni say Ekufado collapse banks no MPP collapse banks we hear emotional manipulation ene bank worker na obufu no a one man before anko papa na oni bank no ene uba tumi no wa hun say na papa na bank en dia ono agya tumi say obetua omani sika back obi na Bryce Simon says can you about 5.4 billion nanso Miami senior brother ayini say enye 5.4 na o share about 3 billion obi na 3 billion kra papa no yesi wa to about 836 million obi ye for kra say wa to 1 billion obi na obi to 1 billion na ka 2 billion obi 2 billion sika kutia o say politicians obi mini mi sister ye why ye number 1 go ni say kwan be fa so e be ma Ghana for akomo anim o yin sika la general hospital NDCD here emotional manipulation ema la attention no go show bia and hospital one can say China ni yanya issue because ye death exchange oh na nothing ye din obi ka say go doctor is mutum ye din munim say mo nye plan say embassy hospital and mu bubu la general and mu pese ye hun chire obi and na emotional manipulation obi shame obi bu fu meanwhile no contractual problems death exchange lintino almost is cano ye cry maye obi wankasa oil manipulation intino still contractor no ye cry they started to from IGF by na ye kasa no contractor no wa free site se nyame amboaya for the next 24 months to 4 years la general ebi ekufa do duro e ho na be wo anka ye di no kwere e kan say contract no problems inti eba will work on the contractual problems ye be call China asre won akoto amawa ya obi saa no kwan be ma ene ankaye kasa na yetu adwuma no so enti banking sector no se ayini si ene na unim ma hu cycle bi a vicious cycle if I say look bank no nipa na bank ne ni dia no osaye politician let's be frank obi me body you ba me mouth say bank run no a odai suban bi di here a chire no ni nyama nyina ye basa no oye politician obi na hwe o ene nipa ye di tumi ahye ni sense ono na onko gi esika maye no odi saa nipa nyina wo party back mu as for conflict of interest a universal principle obi min kan sa yiri nipa boni o na nso anka nipa we onye politician not to say many one anka ebia se na ebe hu niama no enkoye ti say me dem kan ye fact mo be in free ho papa na bank ye ni dia ebi mmenso ye di no court no oye politician onye small politician okogina kwa for president or the president mama ginae obi mi boa enti ene se wo ba wenim na sikabi under it was under MPP and or declare receiver no or declare assets when nyina so betua o ya we o kan se betua we nyina na another government aba enu na e onu aban obiti o na afede nipa na aba na odi no party ba kum se o sika no kwa otua no midwire arrangement otua 60 a dia aka no yetimi jai na obi miti 60 no mikra ma dwen ya mi say another third party na determine 60 no oh I was so sad anka parliament na determine here and even previous attorney general make us won't mean blame the current government obi but strangely no a current attorney general and all the before and co-actors say 60 that is enough. What if they have 70
or say the alternative would have been say we would go on with the case now at the end of the day he may be freed or mining so in Yahweh. And I say he may be imprisoned or mining in Yahweh.
But is it not also possible? Say as you press, you can recover more from the 60. It's also a possibility.
That's also a possibility.
Yes. Now I don't think who say now I the other side now. Ebe my G 69 atum. And that is where, with all due respect, one of the most fantastic lawyers in this country, with no doubt, Ayini. But Obi, during the vetting, people raised one key issue. Ukaya, it was conflict of interest situation for him in many cases. Obi, we a lawyer
because he was counsel for
Obi
most of the accused.
Most of the cases. Who say indirectly, no. Dominic Ayini was more or less the legal brain of the MDC, SEBI, in their days of opposition. And assembly a big issue. Our mufri say wenu kwa etia yen anayen krofo no ono gina o ma wo Obi. Inti Tama Uye no Attorney General pe what put you in the conflict of interest the situation.
Yes.
Sebio na anu na do for dinner court. No about do for ban.
Yes.
And then who the 2 man is on no fa kufon court do for court. What na wa ma ni abrabo na ayeti. Obi. Yen na ye politics by ndi ye ho no kware. Ebia anka enye onu na ye no lawyer. Ananka do for nya ndisi nia. Ebia nsema ye kan na yi enye na be den ebeka. Na Attorney General can be mama say any conflict of interest na piano. How say Attorney General be can say sika ni bi kra no na tio na enye sika e wo omo no mo inflate figure no. Na obi figure no e dire omo be o. So say you see a bank must have some particular threshold. So obi meeti na o de bibi kan wa say indirectly no or deceive you say suba bi ama sa figure no eba no owo bi in reality no yede oni bi. In fact enukra is a worse crime compared to stealing the money because enu you are deceiving the whole state. Now who a lawyer no wo bre no ho a church we mu ama yese nipa no nya hwia e kire say lawyer na bi ogina na ho nye na doctors obi me yiri first na me catch and say Fred Dr. Yusuf Andani obi
wa won hwe no
obi me yiri ba wa pe me see Fred Andani ye me roommate me jinidi he's more like my brother or me you are dad the same room you did everything in kola no ye see akola ba wa me see Fred Andani didn't na yes se makola yare na me diagnose na me say way and looking like a cancer because me bano I have what they call intrinsic bias. Yeah. Me who cancer. No me a revoid my dream say cancer pneumonia. Enti ya catch say don't try say oba o close family obe show. Me mama na odi no mama. Now me diagnose na mom say way cancer of the uterus. Me catch say a fibroid because my dream
you don't want to accept that reality.
Ti me srem obi. Ghana fontin e wo ha o. MPP NDC pay to me almost operation recover all loot. Nothing now could just say recover loot. You need capital to improve a country's infrastructure and the life of the people. Obi capital. If you read economics, you can have the best human resource. If you don't have capital, you struggle. So Okujeto say, because we need capital, there is something called aura. Obi. All I know about and see emotional manipulation.
And no back second.
But Obia say am papa say na wo pesika e di asiesie ye man ama pokwase kwan na koso ama mu kan say free SHS kra no e wo say nya no one single track mu be si dan sika wo be we nyina no obi here you are what share Ghana nia ono aje to me say odika wa sika na ye 3 billion obi na e yam papa say adwuan wodi nam ye Ghana for oni abrisa o pesca o hia Ghana ni no di wuka 3 billion uji less than 1 billion o timi ka say sebi obi aye dru no ye ja asem obi timesre ye pe omani yie
okay
whether NDC or MPP ebi aye sika wo no ye mpre ho na ye nkoje na sika sebi onim say atu forcing deal levy odi abai oji Ghana fo nyina sika for a whole year the omega 5.4 billion. Obi, yeah. Based on the liters we consume, at two force in GN in fact, when you buy 1,000 Ghana of fuel, you are paying average 80 to 100 cedis to Atufosi and NDC government. After I G from solar to Teshinungwa, the whole year 5.4 billion. Now nipa back and then the company. The area for Musemino do 1.5 billion. These are some of the reasons why a country can collect so much. Yet there's so little to show.
There's so little to show. Dr. Bernardo Okoe-Boye and yetene kano mamema nana ya champion jantra akwaba nana ya akwaba net saying
ye say last week mu bisa masepa mo fan cheme na ye PRC djuma na ade se wan
ya twen o sa tie fo nyine busa
na ya wo fa omo do me do mo pa
na omo ka se omo do nti na omo hwe no
e di enti na omo hwe me ye no wa e be hwe wo tie so do mo do a hwe
o dey be do but say specific
but the point is that
na ya wo hin na ya
o dey me te say wo frem na me ma no kro minim sa we dey fa cheme ene enti mi ja bibia na ba ore hoy
the program
the we person I talk cancer. What's you want to mean? Share I mean to mean share and the side chick is then the side chick is one hill. As a lawfully you me who's and the side chicks is one show.
Oh, and then the only side check.
Yeah, no, there be also
why am I brown? Who can't say my mean to me do
personal counsel.
The personal counsel is so you show you the near mem. What's ya me ben na quantum physics not ya no worker. In some more Kenyan and Fakwem, I do go had never quantum physics ana. In some more Kenyan and Fakwem. They na banking sector dey na na. Oh, the okeka nyina me hu the code the boku dey say mu dey no okeka kra. O se we kusase ni na aye boku ni. Kusase ni mamprusi. Amamprusi e asem na ka the basis ni kura wonim.
Basis ni ye emotional manipulation.
Ahwa na manipulate you be emotional.
Politicians say campaigner reality ni wo ho ana omo play on the emotional.
Eno na me hwe obi enem de nchi abema o. De nchi abema o ti fo nyina na wahwe fo Facebook na YouTube na me de nchi asoso ama Bernard Okoe-Boye the quantum physicist na o kansam na saa na obuni minim en mini ho de ho to pa na aja na o kansam so what I say yenye very me fanchi ama Ghana fu nyina
omampanyin
ho ye pa me bakra no mu ye program ti na mu donti.
Oh, okay.
No mu swear in the last batch of deputy ministers.
Oh, deputy ministers. No, Jubilee House.
Jubilee House. Inti say me free ase na member.
Then rana odi ne 33rd wedding anniversary. And the 30th and 33rd.
Every 33rd.
Okay.
Inti no on say aye bibia fine. Na the point is that OBSC etimi hwe na ye ka asem ni yi. And my sister station back so. Me say, mommy who the basis of what is going on. Whatever it is, what I say, there were historical antecedents to everything that goes on. Inti yenhwe adekora emma sade festa. Nkrofu bebre wo reason why say koso. Kusasis ma upoko ye man pruti ne ma me kusasi. What am I say? Inti no, they are brothers and they are sisters. They are related. Yeah. For so long, wherever they came from, they have become relational. Until necessary, etimi eto ye boy say, oh, kasa na doso. I mean, me kasa no adoso. See, I'm sure ye ni be free. I send my say yes, no.
The real issue.
The real issue. Ye ni be free the ball so. They said you be kwa kweshe go na all journey be before from. Oyi na ni free ball no so pe ebe ko be before from. Inti adie ewo ho no ezesi yenye interrogating na me journalist for me media person. I was telling where you say time I used to near journalism no. As very young as we were, Liberia war, we went there to find out what is going on. Because you free ho aye ba Ghana no, we went to Bujumbura to see the lifestyle omode tiko. Ni bibia ne yakada chibi ebetimi aka. Inti no we were well informed about adekura AC wo ho. Eno na boa ma ekomogofo no etimi hu se ade ne sei na etie. Obi se crisis koso a amanfo wo ho a wo mo benefit from the crisis. Ebinom ye faceless. Ebinom hyehyɛ akiri. So did them meet. We need to obi okrampa what and kind so we influence in boko. We need to really interrogate why no be nhwehwem. Why no na share chira ade no mo pese ebewu ebejai. Na yeso so yete ase ya kura na area na yenim o. Zuarungu ene boko a long distance. Na lerugu ene zuarungu emotwi. Enti obi to wa was yo asemesi boko. No de zuarungu ne na lerugu nyina ababe den ababe fra. As I see a timid journey mani be a kekano because ye nim on the ground north, so we name the terrain of the 5 northern regions. Near be walk can because the dynamics are different, the demographics are different. For instance, yes, a form has say was south ha. Obi wo ma bebra esi we de ne madoso. But in the north, a man is determined by the number of children you have in your compound. Into they revel in having children. That is their culture. Over down has say maybe so we need to look at the demographics, the culture, the geographical terrain na ewo. She de bia me kase sa papa we bruni we a ni krom ntoko asi we. Agwa ne friend say Ukraine no.
Ukraine president no.
Mimi Zelensky. Unkofo we interest to Ukraine, but ono so we interest.
Sure.
Because so sure be cramp they say obi because we be a global icon. Okoe-Boye akanye war ya by na sanke etu na dey so time aso. But oda so ho. You don't know his interest. There are people who are interested in giving out arms, selling. Gaza, Ukraine, Israel, going into Iran, parts of Lebanon. Whose interest is in that triangle? For you to stop any crisis, we share the interest that. So when dealing with the interest on the ground, in college school, where study boko and then Nalarugu say Nalarugu that same this year.
Yeah, Nalarugu SHS.
Boko Nalarugu, you call evangelism. I was Arungu. You call evangelism on Nalarugu. At a point, I see a beko boko. Time I call Arungu no. Yentimi anko boko because he muche. What's the matter? Yentimi ankambo. Because they muchi. And some of these young ones over there, no. Woman yet said that woman who near maybe. And then I mean, a friend is saying, Auntie Rodalina Ayana.
Okay.
On the whole free. She was even telling us and Kolani Boha or me picking bullets from their father's homes. How are we dealing with the possession of arms in the area? Now is the secondary school. How did the people enter the secondary school? Meti the day in issue. America, say there's a shooting in a school, your child say a deranged student and no show signs of mental health issues. Obia okofa ne papa tuo because if you maybe no nya happy. Obi krampo de okofa tuo ye question no se ne papa ho ye na hyi nti no peso okun nipa na ne papa ho kire no. And they actually interrogate why these things happen in a school.
When we don't even know if the guys have been apprehended or shooting, no? We don't know.
That is, but I'm saying that do some investigation.
Okay.
Why did they go and shoot specific students? Is it a matter of a gang issue? Or people will come all the way from Boko and come and kill some Mampusis in Larugu? And how did they identify those ones as being Mampusis? Who is in the school? That is the point. So how do you stop it?
But I say I'm for the politics for electoral gain in the last election. And
my dear, me pacho, the electoral gain of 2024 is so invasive. Say, everybody was into okay. So me because let's ring fence the votes in that
from
area.
That enclave.
Yes, and remove it. Whatever NDC got, let's ring fence it and remove it from what the whole elections. Did they lose?
No.
So
yeah, but are they up to the number? Whatever it was.
I am telling you whether it's added up or not. No.
It gave the NDC more constituencies.
Yeah, but I'm saying that did they lose?
No.
They didn't lose. So for me, 2024 is not the time for everybody to say when your electoral gains, because Ghana was ready to sack MPP. And number two, the dynamics of this country's politics is that say 8 years
chances are that
mpono na ahwan ya echi no wanya ade. O ti that meje o ya ade mpono. Wo so a wanya ade. Wantimi anya adwuma ni ye. I'm here one toy. Look, I don't know why the MPP is just forgetting what happened in 2024. Is it not unprecedented that even your friend is saying an opposition party will get such low numbers in parliament? What actually happened? Are they interrogated? And awareness say they are blaming somebody for their woes. You don't blame people for your woes when you are down. You start blaming yourself as what did I do to get here? And then did they be on NDCA say, and why you yourself? What did you do? The Ghana football a what did you do? Into the media me for me, Boko journalist grano, me believe he say Monko ground ho.
Hey, some men are okay.
Are they young Liberia?
Hey, who call Liberia as what?
As a young journalist.
Yeah, would say. Hey,
me, I would say.
Sure. Now, are they soldier for
Debbie. Uber court no question the course wait me the proper info because it is and the mom can once them because more car dear a table
oh say reporters
no more on the send or more why someone should be to me
and as for more the idea
more na munko tie munko hwebi na munko verify na mo make say as report say ba na ye anase enye. And you being a journalist, so being who about you, every crowd would do you be shocked, say, hey, at the end, said the year can or south, no. Maybe pockets where Madame will be called me, but Madame for BFN with Zamrad. Madame for pan. Na say you so call Lebanon. And I may be say, eh, na Lebanon or call Lebanon. On any mouth. On also a quab, and I say, eh, no, see there be almost side honey dear. Bibi ni ho ba ya dwene nyina ye say Lebanon and tokwa wo ho the Hezbollah hwan but wakwa ba be ka che say baby o won die bibi ni ho. How do we know kwase boko no pass bi o krampa bibi ni ho but maybe pockets bi e ho na aye den escalate ade ba akososo eye say eye bu otumfo animtia. Yes, ye man look like say adwuma we dey amano no ontumi nye. Ene ye kasa no bia refi say otumfo ya man adwuma. So waye bida. Waye yendi. So be ka those days ya na a big issue. It was more protracted than this.
Yeah.
But also the enmity yes we call British hokra British for no hokra ampo museum hakwaji the history of that place from before 1957, how it was formed, how they related the Kusasis and the Mampusis akwaji nyina wo astedi awo de ba be yeden adwuma. We should preach peace. Sadia na MPP for Kanam the election, yedi NDC the election cry. Vote NDC the nya ho no. Yeti free mo a obe lose one. So how significant?
But that point no may be a bit simplistic. I mean,
no, I am
using
okay, yeah,
conflict for politics in itself. I mean, disregard votes. I will be resolution.
Resolution. Say at the end, baby, at the end, there no be any. We don't have to go there at this time because we need a solution. Do you get me? If they come that way, no be say yeah. The obianim baby at the end, woman proceed what obianim. But that is not what we are looking for. We are looking for a solution to this problem because these are our brothers and sisters. And Obi Busa a question, and I'm also asking the question: when somebody from that place or your man Prusini no Ekusasini, Omo has had an omonko.
Then answer yourself in a starting rippling way. Oh, say Kumasi.
At the end, I just say Kumasi, the Nuntin Yukun. Where is the evidence? We just jump to it and say, oh, Kusasi, and Hanamba.
Kusasi,
that is the what shows to say, at the Kusasi for area, Mimeti. Do you get me? As I have a flat there, if I was saying, affordable, yes. What's the matter? Me pepi na mtia na kakranka because me sometimes me coffee na me ma me to negate Constance de obeko no atu enti no Omo ye a package bi na otua ne nkete. What I said this year yampo na miwi. Na me ko fie na ma nkwa asoka. Me wo ho. Sort man na me drink anadwo unim se by 8 to do Kumasi a Constance atoni pono. Nti no me wo ho. Nkofo wo ho different tribes. Ade no hene no nko a ene ebeku. Have you interrogated? You see you have to, you don't you see immediately you link it no. Now wo festa no.
Yeah, but the police would have to inform us.
That is what I'm saying. The police hasn't come to tell us say you're linked. But you sorry say free boko and and that will not help us. In college see you see boko in a drew school. Do you know you see these days there are gangs in schools. Yeah, time I need school na ni no. There are gangs.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Yes. And these gangs have access to guns. And how do we even know? Say any bibi sa see who gave access to sa whoever entered that school? In Kolabe Brewo school, and then yet me single out 1 or 2 near Kuom. Was it a random shooting? I don't know. And I nipa kono be spray or spray yanka more than 2 people will die. Normally what happens in the US schools near other schools are broaching almost spray almost yes adiana or buy your kutagano or be tutonesa ebibe pra ebibe. This one too. Have we done the background check of who these 2 people are? Are they the children of some warlord or warlock in the war that is going on? Are they engaged in some nefarious activities? We need to find out. So when we do find out, we take out all these things because se utimi debi amekabe bana yi kanse ne baby or baba be hage na efie onne ne sister ko hwe se obi wo nkola ofie a ne debi there is striver ese utimi hwehwem hu se hwan na ha adwen wo because one only on my can fine on back over ban na ebufu still wo so we yiri de bi ono wo kontokwa se wo pe ma hwehwe na danfo. There's always a faceless person hwehwe na danfo na hwehwe ne sister woni ne very close and even the mommy. There's always a faceless person hiding somewhere war fester because that fester is in his or her interest. A problem ne ewo ho no any interest either say nipa na selling arms and now say a man some kind of power. Who are these people? And I say onye sike be free mu. Who are these people? We haven't interrogated anything. We just say you cannot block a issue of land, a issue of chieftains. Sometimes you go into it. Baby I didn't free back when you wanna win show. And anything I won't mean a day and so on. It is yet me shim near to me who said Adiana Haneda. Me have an experience as I was working. They be an become a boss back GIPC. Well, Mr. Kosiba. They be an Mr. Kosiba no problem. So I was wondering why Mr. Kosiba made you find BBA. Why? Mr. My office was next to the office. Why is Mr. Kosiba if there is anything on my can't me? So one day I heard somebody talking in Mr. Kosiba's office. And I'm a tiptoe and I'm kujina when I'm the master. Me and my colleague, I'm no call lunch, they be an eke come home some Mr. Kosiba. To a twat so san and be a don and see mo. My friend and home upon I'm see mo. Ever since I found out, you know, problems and department so there's always a faceless person. If you have issues, there's a faceless person. So we should start mapping out and looking for those who are doing this. Auntie Ayana, also how great me sending messages say, Omobeba be in the she's in Accra. Who heard her speak? That today they'll send her messages. So Obi, going forward, me believe this I will see the Biena and I well, okay, into say or the ayel into no their politics into no as I said the nyampakra ubeka. The government or all this time went to me and resolve it. Why? Who are the actors in it? How close are these actors to the problem at hand? How are they involved? Sometimes when you obey you, maybe a visit be a bako 1 or 2 maybe I won't quite so bibi bet me a free maba. So be I believe we say mras to say one more will lose election. As they say, oh yen say I'll be winning na. Oh come one semna who's to fire. Are you going to win the election? Are you coming to power?
MPP forced to fire.
Nyane say me so bi ka se me pese me boni pakroni say Yakob vote you in Kolabe 6 ewu e bi kwase ni pa 200 ewu school we obi ti me nche no work kan say me dey onim say me we are stoking fire e ko ka say obi dey here politics na it's not nice or the here politics no ye yin no also simplistic but simplistic. What is the impact of our politics no? To say impact is greater, a honey ye free na yima, na chesenk wa lusu.
So ocean is the man can say simplistic, ne say Oshe Mampusini Kusasi for now, they are almost all over Ghana.
Yes.
In Tiebia, Nipana and Traba or Boko.
That is the point.
But Obet Traba be impact election, we be a Wasekropon, and I say Kumase, and I say Tulaku. You are then buying into the argument that in Kofono at the end of widespread. There are people who are even in Accra who are Kusasis, Mampusi. It's possible they don't know what is going on and they don't care. Yeah, but if these people are fed with a certain narrative,
they might not
about the war
my dear,
there,
they might not
influence on
my dear, they will not even hear, especially if they are Gen Zs. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
The young ones, they might not even know what they can be Kusasi, they can be Mampusi. They don't know what is going on because the girlfriend they Kusasi ni. The girlfriend, the boyfriend, they Mampusi. Ne yiri ye Kusasi. All they will say ni say your friend is saying woman shall no omunye. Auntie Rodalene Kasawene, she said clearly, and she gives an demographic. The Kusasis are predominantly NDC. And the Mampusis are predominantly MPP. If she's wrong, I'm also wrong. And the Kusasis, according to some people, are more than the Mampusis.
Yeah,
that is the point. So if people are Kusasis and whatever you do, they will vote NDC. What did anybody say that influenced their vote? And I don't think the Mampusis voted NDC. The Mampusis who are predominantly MPP, I don't think they voted NDC. Like in Ashanti region, the people did not vote at all, but they didn't vote for NDC. Those who voted for NDC increased the vote. So in this same vein, if you apply the same argument, the people who are Kusasis who are NDC will vote NDC, and the Mampusis will vote this thing. And this is also an election where people who are even MPP voted NDC. We were here when Okoe-Boye himself told us to say Okoye data on the area hono. Nanadro Baumia 30%, Onunya 39%. Which he said that and you're correct. It shouldn't have happened, but it happened. There are areas where because of the anger of the people and MPP seats NDC won. Some went independent. The independent won. So this argument is say, I don't know, they should stop it because it is clear they are throwing dust into the eyes of people. If that data is true that the Kusasis are NDC and the Mampusis are MPP, that is what it is. And the Kusasis are more than the Mampusis. So what are you talking about? That no matter what it is, the Kusasis will vote for MDC.
And the Mampusis
will vote MPP. One or two be flippy. Yeah. So that argument does not hold. The argument that holds is peace. And no matter what we have to do, we have to ensure that there is peace. As I said, we have to. As I say, you're doing Yanoma, Womo Boko, or more northeast, in Potemoho. Ni yehwe se omo so life betimi aba ho. No omo ejeden otime ho atom no omo business, because I'm being told that the people from the Mamprusi area or the Mamprusis are businessmen and the Kusasis are farmers. Where do we tilt the balance to ensure so obi biara betimi aye de obeye boa Ghana? Because if they are traders, it means whatever they trade in, it brings income to the people. If they are farmers, when they till the land, it means it brings food for sustainability, for growth, for even for exports, for agro processing. I says in Bahama, they are tune and nisui. So why are we fighting? We need to look for peace.
Peace. Nana ya jantwa
quantum physics man.
Ekosiisen so higher Sempa FM. Yeah, why there? Enti, this is what I'll do. Me dane me ho aba me ba will deal with the issue of attack on journalists. Already Omampenya Kasa afa ho se wa order a thorough investigation into the attack on the Joy FM journalist Enra by some military officers. And we will get into that issue some more. And the Ghana Journalists Association, led by our president, and so a press conference, and GJ are taking decisions, including decisions as a attack biones anima way ansha na Ghana Police Service and the Ghana Armed Forces sofa boycott be from the Ghanaian media. And some of the Neoma and the GJ president Edigu Ekwem yebeba ba bedi ho enkom, and then yahwese the Neoma ABC Ako. As we speak, and I told you, sir, the debate on the mid-year fiscal policy review report is ongoing. Na Bakua eteki center stage pa roads. The debate on roads is getting very, very interesting. Enre so ne yete say one introduction akwa say aban air consider say all risk sika yenya from oil any mineral royalties aban air say be push size can into the big push program. Now they are constructing roads. Divide opinions on social media, and yebehwese enyamra yedi eno so ho enkomo. Me ba tomo amope asase amanso bi ene ho ato. Me kamfo Royal Kingdom Estate amamo. Se monkomo nsase bi webri ebi won kran ha. Correct nsase pa shase fi 90,000 cedis ubenya asase kama na onso de esi wuda opeso omu si wuda na mawa omu abesi ama opeso omu ya architectural drawings ma won be ya ama o property bi na opeso omu manage ma we no nso Royal Kingdom Estate bitimi aye ama your flexible payment plans ya yanso esi adan ni bi no nso ye ton very affordable, and your premium furnished apartment for short rentals for East Airport and also bitimi ediweni at your office or cantonment opposite Soul Clinic International School. Send your email sales@royalkingdomestate.com and info@royalkingdomestate.com. 0557 555 909 0557 555 909. Royal Kingdom Estate, building communities, nurturing dreams. Syntax tanking so ewa tank papa as a whoop biata ubetimi enye biata and yedi nsuo egum tanks akese na yedi sidan so na wa pumping nsuo egum na we use wo fie syntax tank ena eye papa o kala ope o mbe ya ma guarantees a ope ye de be ma inner layer ope ye de be ma it is a ope tank ato a 0244 335 168 syntax tank a strong a tough omo ye juma papa different na only one into me enkasa higher Sempa 94.7 FM juma de friend Ekosiisen. It's the reigning CIMG radio program of the year. Mebo Fidelity Bank who de ru etremo say emfa ho ne dreamer wo Fidelity say they would be with you every step of the way. It is a family and a washase or build a career and a washase or business been a person business ni etumpon o future and a planner. Fidelity Bank, they also what they were ni eto so mbe boa pa enti omomoto no believe with us. Believe with us. Almost together, let's turn your dreams into reality. Into one Fidelity Bank in our branches bebre across Ghana. Ubo e BMU ubenya won na wetimi anyone akasa. Very, very, very important. In the moment yen so here pa. There is this other Energy Commission Renewable Energy Challenge and so medical abohude road atremo 9th and 11th of this month and of next month, which is August and 31st July into next month and a day nina so munshan so my mamintie we emraye ba Ekosiisen Dwumadie air trust will deal with all the other vexed matters. Stay with us. Masomo asempa 94.7 FM Ekosiisen Dwumadie na wasugusu awutie na ma yenam ase ne yemamu nyina akwaba ensign famomra Dwumadie eso. Let me read some few messages na fe ensign emra make us say Dr. Bernard Okoe-Boye ewa former health minister, former MP for the Lejokuku constituency, Watnase, Martin and Kadada Samsona, from the seat of our nation's presidency. Nana ya chempem jantwa one presidential staffer wabekansa ewo studio ha. And so we say Obi, good evening. Nana sees no link with the killing in Kumasi and the Boko conflict. Yes, she's unable to establish any concrete cause, but still blaming those who try to link the two. The deliberate pretense on every situation in our society is one of the factors that has prolonged this conflict. When politicians are in power, they fake causes and expect positive consequences for political advantage. Gasti man ewo brekum. We say Obi. The NDC politicized the Boko conflict, and I'll say they and demonized Baumia in the area to win the elections 2024. Now the people have seen their real character and are burning their houses. They can't visit their own constituency without military escort. Akufo-Addo solved the Yendi conflict with neutrality. I am, quote, or say, I am not an Abudu or Andani, I am Abudani. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. Tell Nanaya that the NDC emotional politics was not only about Boko. They did same with the banking sector, LGBTQ, Galamsey, etc. Junior or Tantra Hills. And Onodi way, Abre Junior, Yadase, Manche Bruce, Ewo Takrade. Manche Bruce, Obi. In considering the perspectives of both the Mampusi and Kusasi people on this matter, one is inclined to find merit in both arguments. However, given the current state of heightened tensions and militarization, partitioning the area as others have proposed may not be a viable solution for restoring peace. Rather, it is essential to acknowledge their historical sibling ties, which have been further intertwined through intermarriages over the years. In light of this, it would be prudent for both communities to prioritize peace and dialogue, thereby paving the way for development and progress. Shame on the politicians who have exploited the people of Boko for selfish gains. Manche Bruce II is in Takrade, Eddie Way Abre. Manche, Yedase. We say, Obi, good evening. Nana Ya is asking for peace, but she must know that without equal rights and justice, there will be no peace. Word of Peter Tosh. Michael, Ewo, Ontario in Canada. Ontario, Canada. Okay. Good afternoon, Obi. The NPP should stop shedding crocodile tears for Boko, since Boko was peaceful until they allegedly appointed a rival chief and armed their with illegal guns and military uniforms, blah, 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 to cause mayhem across the country, including Boko, Techima, Nejera, Seshi Ayawaso, Yendi, and Esekado. They should apologize for their okay, inti Wamfa Wudin Anka. Obi, good evening. I thank God for the life of Dr. Bernard Okoe-Boye. He is indeed a reservoir of knowledge. Anytime he comes to the studio, I make notes from his speeches. He is a walking encyclopedia. I love him too much. May he live long. Francis Gulf City. Yawseth Austin in Texas. Yawseth said, Obi, good evening. You got to give it to Dr. Okoe-Boye. His submission is right on point, and his sense of humor and humility is unmatched. Ghana is moving on. Obi, an NPP friend from Garu was shot in his leg after the political comment from President Mahama Yarega by his own tribesmen just because he campaigned for the NPP. Some guys came after my life in Zebila just because I campaigned for the NPP after the comment of Mahama Yarega. Posterity is at work today. Nana Amwating dear. No. Oh Lord, Obi, we need politicians like Dr. Okoe-Boye. So refreshing and great wisdom. Dr. Okoe-Boye, thank you for your great submission. God bless you. Thank you. Okay, Obi, the chief for the word Dr. Okoe-Boye was looking for is Kokwasa. Yeah, the commoner. That's Kokwasa. Anyways, thank you. It is 0548 443 523. 0548 443 523. Now, audio message, eba on all the issues, yabejimre na yakai amount. Very, very, very important. Dr. Bernard Okoe-Boye, obebem yenhwe other issues egui apno so dia opese oka ho asem ne yento aso me pacho.
Obi, unse dia driving me. Emma me about politics. And he say point ben so ye pese ye lead the country we no. Ye be boama nipa nkwara school kon akonenim. Ebi omusua ade akonenim. Hospital ye start here ebetime wie so a doctors ehwe nkwara. Obi wie university a otimi nye ejuma. Obi, the last time na me drive was Spintex. Me ni me driver, me deputy minister no. Timi drew from Palace to Junction under bridge no. Na me back towards Ashin Chapel. And I mean who young guy be a original traffic mo or Tonyama. And I me catch a driver and so stop it. On stop it. And I'm so on call on beside the say. On frack no me actually. Oba na akwara ni rechi. And I'm so me person me sponsor no. Me ntia no school fees. Me person me we be a ote. Na ochine bi no oye ni pakasi a ene be ma me ni agi. Akwara no nti twi, onti nkran, onti English, onti twi. Say na oye of these Sahelian countries.
Oh, okay. Omo sese ni
yes, Obi. Me driving no, me ko parki yo. It's because me ko jina no, my dream, me tear heavy. Me my Bible because my spirit was not at rest. We are in this politics to learn how to improve on the lives of people. And one of the things I've learned is that it doesn't come easy if you want to improve on the lives of people. Yes. It comes with hard work, honesty, and a lot of thinking, Obi. And it's in our own side, cause be a child, I'm interested. And now we know me economics kakra. And I came across the 10 principles of economics. People face trade-offs about the cost of something is what you give up for it. Thinking on the margins, trade makes everybody better. Government intervening, markets are the best way to organize stuff. Printing money makes inflation go up. Short run relationship between inflation and unemployment. Or see, the standard of living of a people in a country is the ability to produce goods and services. That's the average. So when you go to America, America now who send a sebi a hot tea or more quine car, more drive a journey or di hospital, some more call now see ominyanka hana mitia. It is because they are able to produce goods and services. Now embedded in the goods and services, they are knowledge, expertise, technology. Obi. Into a Ghana ni politician now everything comes down to building the capacity of your people and improving on their infrastructure. Obi. And a lot of honesty Honestly, because the country can make 1 billion in a year, but all can be lost through 1 or 2 people. What I say? Yeah. Me can't wait to understand. Say, oh, you're a politician. There is a lot of hard work for you to do. Campaign rhetoric does not improve the lives of the citizens. So what be our campaign more? Unsaka to me, they will help you to get results. Now, my sister can be say, oh, you have the loss, no, unprecedented. You know, me trouble be kakra. 2024, say na you lose you. I say bisa you the and all that.
Obi, come on, say president. We say dollar to CD.
Yes,
president.
Obi,
appreciation.
We got some things wrong as a government in the 8 years. There are many things that we also got right. But Obi, some of the winds that blew in our time. Oh yeah, ebusu apegi na San Framano bow time. Say ebusiama usatina kunyanu mu ache say osu we somebody. Obi, me can't say we got some things wrong. We got a lot of things also right. But in frama be a boy a time no oye ebusiapeni na utimi satina kunyasu satam na ebusiafo ampamoa che say osu mu yedu. Trump chi wiase nyina say victory onya America e bi nsi da Obi. But ukoshe underneath and yet Trump who don't sebi and now sweepy even in democratic states but not nipanu kotokomu the economy because they see what we are see the wars in the Middle East sana Ukraine is me boy di niama ebo nyina e ma America ni auto petrol e bia $3 no say e bia auto no $10 into your share Biden na the boy full na America che joke kakrebi. The last time na ye call cabinet ye call numti na obi can say say they blame leaders ye call bi obi say ye na yama kroma edi and president Kufuor o share one of the cabinet ministers say na we ebusia panyin na ebusia wachi na ya blame wa he na re complain o see omu call some world something meeting na Biden wo ho. In a conversation, no catch Biden say now everybody blames him. Say like on our macro mind. Everybody can say if they blame him and they don't insult him, say why lucky? Also, they use the F word when they meet him. Obi, the point I'm saying say some people have won victory, sir. Nyama techi. Enti so we can say hey, where they will be that. Oko America so victory at Trump and Obi will be that. But guess what? Trump teaching for a trade war because that was his message during the campaign. Say the armor crime accusing say ebimaba kroma was say empamu. But meanwhile the otu abasuma no enye nu ntino go to abano na ye pocket nyama boy den ID. Entina say usho post e cause America nkofo say ye midterm election obewu de omeye no. Point I mean is that sometimes ultimately we need victory and nyama wechi. But you have to be humble to focus on the well-being of the people. That's what I say. So that's just by the way. Say nyama from a boy na ya jatum they should focus on improving the lives of the people. Now Obi, again they make care about Sebi choosing the easy road, which is emotional manipulation. Obi, unim yendi ye hunu kwere. Oko voter reaching, oti reaching. MPP any seat back home. Sebi o ye MPP ni na o ya igbeni ana o ye voter ni a. Utimi shi obi aka say, "Hey, why you now? Na o ya igbeni na o ha." Sa na o ko Ashanti region a. Utimi shia Ashanti ni a o ye NDC. Na ni nyaka jen say, "Ah, na Ashanti ni bi pa na." Umpini NDC sa no. Mi Okoe-Boye, mi won busuafo o mutimi shia me ka say, "Ah, nkrani pa o gina o na so." E na wo MPP no. Obi, the truth is that everywhere in this country no ubeshia obia ubenya areas party bi wa hondi a historical background patotio but politicians what say de biaro ebia yetu abama ye no ye wa ko gina ebia niema bia ya quantity emboa impumtuo na ye de no agi vote na yakoda so politician oye lazy no odu oti region say someone will say na etuko munsom sa Obi the onusuko gina Ashanti region say Asante ni papa de na wonto oso na otu de no is not the way to go as a country. Point am here ni say o base kra no e wo say yenyi no de ma yenya vote enya kasa ne niama e di mpuntu eni ahoto e ma ya eto nkofo omoto abamaye maka we na me de abakusasi say na no kra history chere say kusasi for tuma tatuma endis na mampusi tatuma MPP enye correct say politician ko drew mampusi no mampugu kingdom no mampusi ni a o say someone him say ye dia ha na e ko ohun kusasi na o say no it should not be the way to go. Danger is not the way to go. Ni say that kind of culture it breeds lazy politicians. It will be do constituency be omo toma party ba ko bi sa data you drink data cry omo joy be femu no na ye din dentia because a do election a emotional manipulation or the intokwani ahondidi ba ko echi ebu ni nua ni nyina ni say obisa ni say policy be na dey brewa now why confused school bros are no muso si why confused owo a kekamu snake bite na biggest problem constituency way papa no so be there for now why confused. We cannot build this country with that kind of culture. Enti ube hunu papa bi a se bi NDC a onim se kro a wedru mu no omuta atuma won a onim se ntokwa bi e won ti no na waka se se mo nim se ye de o a na ho ato obi ufa sa kwan so na oba afi de nipa na adwin be ye ni se instead of a beshe niama festa conflict instead of nana yaka so obi na etotuo na ya involved. Okay, where do the arms come from? Where are the inflows? How to put in monetary mechanism, arrest people, ask who sponsored the man. Because what can I say? Oh, unim say media mini one from titi una na mo nyina tuma me no. Now dream ni say sesi a wa ba no afeno no so ba be di kunim e wo sa e kuna odi ni nwia e den e kuno. Obi Okoe-Boye medi MP wale jokuku. Misoya na pa minam Rose Ministry. Mi pe kwa me say development na me dream. Na so mi share bi mu na. Oh, na ma yemu den. Doctor. Na say wudu yesi wudu ho agya info say. Oh, me. Info say me nye this year o. Me ewu hia me. So papa no so yo hine no. Yesi o programmer o kon. Na me say oh. Na Obi sebi fa chebi. Omo num tampi. Omo frame me cross omo ye association media. Politician be Kobe. Now how say omo ye ahimfo asem even if they are disputed. How so omo frame make say me fa Obi. Now group now omo challenge the also ye ohini woteshi. Omo so frame me ye den me ko. Obi to make say I had the oba ha na so how the e benye den me ko. Me say oh na me ye den say me yi Obi. Obi person obey the hard work of selling policies and programs into or sure be now whisper say papa no Okoe-Boye ndedi ni namo wa fa kwan bisu ama obi a sebio all challenge ohini we na ahwan ni say NDC badia ohini we ba be den obeko ba Okoe-Boye nti na still otimi amamre o be miru ka say Okoe-Boye ni papa no ya amamre still enti ube hunu no na die na adwen ni say oba be shena himfo ekono kena no ni nsa besi form ni nsa si form no data so ewo na chiwa o yeso bi be yama no obi ani ho ebeye because he bought emotional manipulation. There was no cognitive stimulation application. Ya mano idea ni policy ni program obi enti mesre o politician na de wo ton de agi vote enya ade ri input oba onya tumi na ho mekere. And this kusasi how do you call it mampusi whatever no enye simple equation obi yes it's simple equation na enye x plus 2 y x plus 2 20 is equal to z, x plus 5 is 10. Oh, when you move this to the other side it becomes negative. X plus 5 is 10. What is x? 5 to call the other side and no one x equals 5. What does it? But your equation be equation see a plus b plus c equals to 10. It's a complex equation. Oh, now onya ahobrasie na ojitum say equation is complex. Obesre emwa afri other people ho. Obi before NDC ba power now kuzasa dey how are we approaching it? Now Ekufado a commission asantini so mbo no mebo a.
Yes.
E na ye ka say enye no na ye use. Now so ye call election. In fact, me call Hanan. Ye nwa Hanan e bi original no me free constituency no.
That should be Pusiga.
Yes.
Why Hanan?
They know what buffer stock.
Yes, Obi. Oh, me call your program or as minister. In fact, me do okra me share akra bia or say me ba be manupa enti me adopt no. He's in Accra now with me. Obi, now sound traditional dance na me can say oh no enyemba me ba say me na bankan Obi na pussy guy Obi first time am call me who akra wa be me ba me from Puano na makodru Obi makodru pussy guy border between Ghana and Burkina na ehoi bi ndi agro hoda ti me who akra no
na he fa no di agro
oh
na ya manenkasa
me do na me di MC na bo ha no bon komo e no chem so aha no mame bi ndisi mame bi some nice one not na so ba afi we nyame ado on not so afi we wan hwa nyame ado e betimi afa akonya no na Hanan e bon ho mode Obi. This was the feedback some few months before the Kusasi Mampu sitting escalating you know apparently I didn't be say Kusasi ni kra open Hanan and say no omo aka chen say Hanan ye ntimi ye ni ma obi Obi.
Yes.
If we politicize the politics be share tribe more na fe die sebi na fe die Hanan kra no sebi na some place on timinko enti whether we like it or not there are some places a people din kunim easy because they rode on this conflict. Mesre Obi addition Tony Blair can be very powerful. Or see who use road be enye na odinya tumia. Say one apologize cry but Mondi say you will not continue to travel on that road whilst having the power. And one of the classical examples I use are why very smart or travel road bia embwa our divert as say no one ton John Jinapo. Obi JJ ne kasa after election. Oh, and a fuel babesa and a sebio say ni ECG cry mismanagement. We don't need extra money. JJ tina wa who say fuel. This a ya koto. Sikasu yes already no. Quickly and our lobby finance minister. We need to have some tax to bring us ready money to buy fuel. Obi tell the tax was unpopular, but it was the bullet to bite so that quickly no better. Say one of my best performing ministers, JJ. Why am I saying so? Me who say Obi saloon anya light no the yene juma miniaji. Me who say Sebio well done no ye juma miniaji. Enti JJ say in the first few months of this administration, no minister to me no meninji no and a containers are here. Oye dear of free road of where your body where I say pay solution. Say cabinet minister and what ton din Obi cabinet minister and what ton ni sika sebio sika obe yusu e the ministry e din down till wa yusu nyansa kwansu ama ono pe sika ya truly di wo D levy is to pay IPPs
and procure oil. Fuel.
Yes, fuel Obi. Yes, starting here no and a light fuel vessel and a container. Quickly no say the road you use is true. It brought them to power. This road of we can be more efficient. We don't need extra money. It brought them to power. But he quickly transitioned. And today as a piece of man. Everybody should transition. Uka about journalists. Mekai Nkofo Kasati said hey, say journalism, say munye ahuto, say your life is in fact obi ya ka assembly say share journalist or operating from basement. Many will say you yet na yenum coffee Enrique J me ba me boy yem sa na wakoda Sami Jefi boy yem na wakoda okuje toko good morning Ghana no kita present obi nansu ye narrative no me said hey about way and they are chief journalist abonasum obi instead of going into cognitive stimulation. What are Niyama obedient in Sababa journalist? Let's investigate. Say soldier ni bu journalist, maybe only training. He doesn't know how to handle civilian. Let's have rules and let's even have a unit within the army which is for dealing with civilians. Assuming the police call on them, they can be more professional. These are the things I bet sure. I don't believe said John Mahama. Obi friend is a doctor. John Mahama na was small soldier ni say.
Excellency count.
So Obi, His Excellency
John Mahama,
President John Dramani Mahama. Menji ndi say John Mahama and asuma soja ni Okoe-Boye joy journalist na sum ewo ye friend say sprinters. Me okache me menji ndi because I believe say onye obi asebi obe ohun say we faso e de ewo mu. Now so say wanye lucky. Now share politician bi a ope say on fa emotional we ndidi manipulation or share journalist. I say ya bobo masum. Papa we do a terror. Yeah, nice no. One share, one pre assisa to me. It's a mesre journalist here. A country that cannot tolerate its journalists is not ready for development. Obi. It is freedom of expression, freedom of thinking, and movement, and or my be a developing. Now you have to read this book, Why Nations Fail. It's one of the most powerful books for anybody who is engaged in public service and leadership. And what the book said was that Venice was in the past one of the most popular and prosperous cities. It shows you countries that developed or countries that developed and then failed. And the root cause actually I want to say, if you don't tolerate open expression, you don't tolerate patency. So be better developing idea, amawanya reward for developing the time. Yes. And you engage in suppression and dictatorship. Over time, your economic fortunes comes down, and that is why there are countries over the years. America remains, and UK, they remain one of the most vibrant economies in the world because they allow people to express their mind, and they don't suppress people. And say journalists no we are home to. Say journalists no or opposition journalists to. Say journalists of free media house and you play so. You have no right. Say Odun Sabe de Bekano. Now it's not even the journalist, it's the citizen. Obi, say join anybody say, look at my microphone, I'm a journalist. Even if a citizen has no microphone, say Oka Nsema Sebi Eyen Semfukra, you should not jail him for speaking nonsense. Because when you suppress nonsense, the country would sink and go down. And that is the kind of country we have to build.
Me da se papa Dr. Bernard Okoe-Boye. Namaya me pacho bremwe.
Bernard kasa o sesen kwa. O si obibi enye bibia na omo ye anenye. Omo ye good, omo ye bad. Me dey say we acknowledge bad no. But the point is that the good that they did no, how did it impact Ghanaians? So we bibi na say impact ni hwa. Wa anye kura na ankeye. Ntino or kasa no ahwe no to me de so ko asem ni de bia meka. The standard of living of people in a country is the ability to produce goods and services. Ono ane we too when him say almost time na entesa ye breye they should acknowledge it. What I say, yes, of course, maybe almost your politics, but we all know how this country was at the time. You all know some of the issues that we went through. Obi de ne who $1 to CG ratio. Uta sika omom kokwanso no. Na nyeye ma na ekojomu no. Na enkoye. Otimaze. For that alone, I can say for 60 years is the first time the ECD appreciated by 42%. It is a feat that SSC TMA. They be omunya so omu den omu to anwegu ni penny omu de bia no omu ye dwadwe de bia no bia yi say me hwa amususu no eniama amu beye okrom ha obi anim to a point because am nkrofo kwa they didn't want to know you. Yes, ballot is secret, but me catch you think a camera or what and keep be when you power omu MPP mo to MPP. Because this is fundamental to every government. The standard of living of people in a country is the ability to produce goods and services. Maybe the back will say goods and services that will be useful to the existence and sustainability of the public. Without it, services even acquire an amso. And I crack Kumaziru and say, oh, gory accident. It's a nipa 19 year. We are all crying, say you first and from plain first. I was true because say in for AUC and then kakwan good last week I can want them. A kwan ye ni nyina ye de ka e kwa. Anka me kwa okokwa ni say obi odo ka akọ. offer VIP be and also offer bus, luxury bus here. Now team. But you are not even sure who is going to drive. Not when you control of the situation. So you end up taking a flight. These are some of the goods. These are some of the services. All the love Adia Ghana for the MPP for. 2016, 2017, they had a lot of goodwill. Enormous goodwill. Even in 2020, it was clear that they have failed. The people were making excuses for them. And I don't see why. My frustration. My frustration is that among be sure niema. I don't know munti mi kwa me pacho. Obi ni sika to bang eye won. Obi for economy to turn the pansa ye de ope. Obi uni ma de say me nam kroma uni ma de anko for kache me. Somebody met me at Melcom and it was profound. Okache me say, madam, me sometimes cry na me bohu the way ani penny me ni nyina asempe ya madam wase. Me bie ma no pe no mahu nipa no. Okache me say, madam muni ma de. Ye de ye mpehwe o. Munyi esika mai. Na mo fa microphone too. And typically, I'm telling you, I'm not joking. A day almost born ken.
Kind of for real.
So sometimes I wonder in my head that what is it? Is it just to say we person or town one? But I'm telling you, largely if you are at the grassroots, any party for, even if you cry MPP for, they are so angry. What happened? Even more Bob OSP, which me shame and say, madam, we are sure so OSP or they can beba. They don't mention any name. You know why it is so? Because Nkrofosika have been affected. Ono the ne dear anymore. Makwakoto bonds, the most reliable investment. Sikana ye basa ami coupon to cry mint minye. Mami bi ba me ho. Wasi ni sika nyara. So these are some of the things that is a mutimi pa ho chow. She se MPP for bano mka se Russia Ukraine intino. Womo entimi emu man yi. Minia COVID by sika yenyae. Ye support your budget. So wa yare no anya sika san ahwefie. Mese ne na nya bad o. Wo yare. And when your friend sent to so do and to do num from onamfofo ho. Ama wetimi anya bi edi hwefie. E bi kwa hwe kwa timi koto asase firi mu. Na eno no bre. Ukraine na mo kana mo se abe affect Kenya. Omo find a niche where say dey be na betimi aye whilst Ukraine is in this situation. Omo timi di nsuo, importing nsuo, exporting nsuo to Ukraine. Meanwhile na ye te ha no. Ye ko hu Ukraine na ono wo ayi that straight mu say wo mre ye aduane. Me hwa hwen sase na egu hoyi. Ensase egu Ghana e betimi di aye den. Edua enobaye. Minua. Esese yetimi hwe MPP for de bia no. Esese omutimi ye twe yi wo so ja quantum physics no. Okoe-Boye.
Onye quantum physics.
After calculations are the buy.
Calculations.
Our kasa when work as equations nko a. Okasa kwa wo sere.
Do man tese o equation.
This what adwen amaso ye Okoe-Boye de wonte. To be agenda. Okoe-Boye de wonte, but I am saying say so catch him ene. O se time a sense mahama ye 1 cedi no. So ye home so. And all shattering no Iran war no. Or stress ne buy impact no. Or ye any simulations in every who say impact in ye too much and all the buy. Most more crowd the time ye yare no cramosaji ye levy, COVID levy. What's with that? So wa obi yare when ye sika dia support fie adwuma. What's age levy aka ho. Na wo se wo de o asem si ya enye kura ekuro no eye den agiguye. I mean what they did is omutimi ye den omutimi pacho hwe journalist SSM for timi pacho. I believe that they have to do it me seriously. God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong, bold to defend forever. As a see it, me shake and before the omo be ye they be a come as a man almost in a way. What did you me ya? Sometimes we dream say nipa o say o profile oma. Now what sound I say it's in Kofu pa o ye you oma to o man me am a boakuri. Sometimes it's me my mebreko. It's in my mebreko because me profile so Okoe-Boye no nyina o Okoe-Boye kwa de ma na anya adwuma. Ono oba na agiegu. Me kwa me de kronti obaji position no. Oba na agiegu baby o no kura so ho nye. Eso free ho. What I say? Okoe-Boye si o e there say so oba be peri
so yeah the neighbor Greater Accra Regional
Okoe-Boye.
Yeah.
Hey. Okoe-Boye on pa hoto.
Na ahoto na ye de ade.
Ana Okoe-Boye say so ti any party say pansam. Immediately ebere wa hyehe immediately on be call mo congress na om de be ma ba umia ni be wie kim ajiegu because Commander K
ni ya hwan
Commander K
ono so MPP ni
unim Commander K
Dabio
Kennedy Japan.
Oh, okay. Honorable Kennedy.
That won't be no. No, yeah, the Brian account. Honorable Brian Champon. Na Jakos. There will be pictures I do chum so can and ya Baumia party na gu.
Oh.
Oh saying. One way na be cabo makote party. No meja we na ma Baumia. When I'm catching you. And I won't we. Congress yo mukoye mu ha hey
nansen ade
emu tafa mu nipa bi anyway eso so ma yo ma dwene se me de konti kom so obi me say pa me MPP me na pese me di presidential candidate there's no way me kwa go to 600,000 se me de ko pa akonya because o ma hye to ho se o pese o me de maba umia for mu ko o mu bow ba umia no me de be ma no ti ade no mo nko for acclamation
Sana wote wo form say delegate person mo de maba o
me say me wie wa hifa me wie wa hifa hwe wo kasa bebre nam time mo hwe uni ma de
say wo di efi asem
e die benti se so kokodi obi fi asem e die benti na MPP for e decide say ba umia e be ya election because delegates no mo to ma ba umia no wo ma na esa beto ama no because one year election January 3 months we na so mba be election December it's one the old delegates and fan yes ade no
ombe ade former executives na dey account
and na me pa just fan yes ade no political party bia ye flag bearer fresh delegates na yi flag bearer otimase ye ko election ko yi officers ko yi constituency yi officers chairman secretary organizer youth organizer say say region ho no constituency level no education secretary yakwa yi regional chairman yi sankrofo nyina awie na ya ba flag bearer so we dia see old people na ade ntia say ka manipulation yes obi kwa akoye you eno ne manipulation they are using the same people who voted for Baumia and then yan toka na de beba and kwa de say yem obi because Ghana kura wo no ye no o ma awie dada mo say ka say amount for refi o ko for history UP tradition we o mo ko opposition for 32 years after Ayibuzia dey ko for na be salvage we no krampo no CPP for boa MPP ansa na o mutimi awene. That was the second round. And only chess almost to a crown in your good state to crown no more bread and in the Tata state. Yeah, but general, yes, in your good state. I mean, who would allow who the basic room house? Some Baumia, His Excellency Baumia. You see, and the Captain Planet forces a bit here. Now, who are you swelling? What's the matter?
Okay, into journalist lady.
I want the one person make agenda.
There say Emre ne ko. Na say na MPP say me say nka topics.
Come on. One of 30 minutes. If ninja ka amanyo samo. Your friend is say I didn't mean also no afemi. Journalist no. Yes. And this is our dear number. Okay. You should start training. Say BC wo your friend is saying. A journalist journalist nipa omo yo madwuma. But yes so sometimes they see a me share terrain be as woko. And the baby who ni se ura but to assault a journalist and especially a military man assaulting a civilian, that is like a man beating a woman. Their strengths are different. Yes. I believe and I know His Excellency Mahama will deal with it. On you be a Sanya say obe jai ama no ayeden akwokeke. He's going to deal with this, and I believe and I know. Say and we make sure say NCBU. But ye nyina ye mfa to ye ho fo say journalist there. Eni say omone de ayi breye news. What you say central. But they say so binuma ye na am a journalist dodo.
And also ya dos
obi. And I make catch a GJ president, no accreditation. What I say, we school of journalism, but throw paper.
Now, Afenyo license.
Afenyo license.
Hey.
Are you saying?
I don't know, I throw paper.
Oh, it's a paper crane interview been for school of journalism. You be my license, and I ain't fanka where's I'm no. Because yes, I need a professional. Sometimes I know Omugun anymore. Obi oho nkuta krata wo betimi okobuso oko se wo nkuta krata betimi akoye medicine bibisa o
I say omo an support teacher license and those were the arguments omo ye omo say license teacher
any teacher license asem na make am saying say omo no they don't have a problem wetin say omo ye teacher for and obi a machire obi a wonye teacher ni no ontimi nkonko gina classroom nchira de.
Sure.
Oh, of course.
That's people teachers.
He's still a teacher. On a class of people or chre. But yeah, the obo wa on school no teacher for nyina ko school. Tell me choose Okoe-Boye be a 1 year medicine no. Yeah, there's a gray area. Obi what me dey meche no. Obi a timi ayen century ni. But you need to go through that ethics. Say, maybe you'll be a person or practice short courses. Because here you could create ethics of journalism. Ultimately, you chair morality. You chair your W's, your H, how to do your story, what not to do, what to do. Ultimately, you chair the fundamentals of the profession. It is because GIJ, they say they're Unimark.
Unimark, yes.
So Unimark, they bet me at Chilenkro because obi wo wa on free baby no abetina console echi. The next moment ni a man assignment. Then those days ni kwa you free school ni eba o. Ni ababa besua. Ya me akwa assignment me first assignment with GBC. Na ye Rollins kan nko a. Manti hu. You call newsroom netiti and pesi me story when. Nam see the man spoke. No saying so what? It's still story. I do a year mean eventually could any and a koji story. Inti you training from school. Now then in the Musa na we are. It will be no ye seasoned. Me other assignments I did ma me na me young Salim Ahmed Salim. OAU. What am I say? Yeah, no, I say conference center. I covered it. Into the amount training no and what your story. Ye chira say adien bibi o ye kwa ethics ye chokwa na maybe o hantiminye. This is a short course to obi oba betina console nechi. Even the language that you use, your attitude on the field. Intino a two-way affair. So janine de send ye TBS Mahama punishment. The military hierarchy should deal with him. So to must send ye TBS, I believe that the person should be dealt with. And we should desist from, but we should also bring some sanity into our our profession. And when I day back, it is key. Now I back one can me say road toll is back.
Oh, send right can once.
Na me dey some person can be. Road toll is back. Now yeah, the papa and they say they are going to use technological friend is saying systems to collect the toll. A good thing. Say and you more use that technology, then it means say you might even cross the 70 million na ni yenya before no. Na yenya so a ebeboa. Ama ye juma ye no. Bibia ye bia fa Ghana ho. Enfo bia ho. It is all about our country, Ghana. And we need to love ourselves and love our country. They be a mekase. Ade ba kwa ye me dene Donald Trump si me mani kuru.
Donald Trump.
Yes. O si me mani kuru.
Yenka
ye ya because ye won near my channel. Send them comfort me the new destinations say Barbados. Some time ago Barbados you wouldn't even want to go there. The another destination is Mauritius.
Which is in Africa.
This is Africa. First, Mauritius beach is so cold, but today, when you go to Mauritius, the beaches are so clean. As I said, time is coming that Ghana should be the preferred destination for tourism, for visits, for holidays. You bet me, until I believe, we say, media road tolls a good thing. MPP from Kwana Unisika, which me chest come to Sika, Nisika. Sika bacho she also wetwam. That means be da economics. Mini baby omusu free. But me finally you say when we talk about the American elections, it was not only about the economy. We should also look at what happened. This was a woman standing on the ticket of the Democratic Party, and a black woman. I told myself, say, this is not going to work. People argued with me. So for them to get a black woman, it is better to get Trump. Trump didn't get so much from the last but the black woman, no. So we share sending America city. They have given a black man the chance, and a black man no more man the chance on a African American.
Oh yeah.
Oh you Bruni on African American.
Are you talking Barack Obama?
I'm talking Barack Obama.
But papaya African.
But when you're African American in their definition, what's the say? Ne mami ye Bruni.
Yes.
Ne papa ye slave.
Sure.
Ne papa ye Kenyan. So they are looking them so the slaves. And I didn't see how I am. Maybe time I didn't so cover by. We see the economy in America.
And the 1 minute.
Debbie, on the cover by Oka. By 1 month time, you
or can be big.
Only she a walk obi yapon.
Nana and the 1 minute, mammy.
Obi some man time be okasa almost 35 minutes.
Nana ya atempem kan wodin.
Me see 35 minutes okasa me time that now some man time be.
But the Martin so ne say President Mahama reassign Okoe-Boye adako opoku.
On why?
Oh, who Okoe-Boye adako opoku?
Airport.
Yes, deputy. No, deputy CEO airport. It's here president the call this new secretariat.
Oh, sure no.
Omakriti secretariat the cry friend is saying me from and office of the special prosecutor so issue statements here and also mekan ama etie for enti Okoe-Boye adako opoku secretariat now okay friend the Ghana Medical Trust Fund Secretary.
Oh, FN say.
The Obama. The Ghana Medical Trust Fund Secretariat. Inti Okoe-Boye Ekwa. She's been reassigned from the role as Deputy CEO. Ewo Ghana Airport Company Limited to the Ghana Medical Trust Fund Secretariat. And former tourism minister Sabazita Benson Omampenyi Apauno as the first female high commissioner to the United Kingdom and the Republic of Ireland. Yes, and also now in the rumor mill now it is official.
And you're on a list in It's obi for me to land, and I'm saying, say, Okoe-Boye has economic issues in Tinema, Trump or winning any non. Even the person that the Democratic Party presenting, so we share the way America for nneɛma sitiefa sɛ hwan ne bedi ade ɛnɛ ne ya wo US ne sɛ wo ye adwuma wo ne bema on the same level bema na more pay than you. So
omuntimi
close gap no. And also to think say na ye oma toama bibini dada and another bibini immediately. So yes, these were some of the dynamics that was playing. It's not only the economy.
Very well. And the office of the special prosecutor Eddie Abetuja 7 minutes ago said Paul Adomotre and 2 others detained over Ghana Airport Company Limited contract probe as he fails to meet bail conditions. Statement said the office of the special prosecutor has interviewed and formally charged the former board chairman of the Ghana Airport Company Limited, Paul Adomotre, and 2 others. However, Mr. Adomotre has so far been unable to meet his bail conditions. He is required to present 2 landed properties of no specific value registered in his name. However, he has informed the OSP that he does not own landed property in Ghana. As a result, he remains in custody until the bail terms are satisfied. I don't know. Only sit down within the next way.
He hasn't got landed property in Ghana. Abroad.
I don't know. No, but sir, bail condition they say also presented 2 landed properties in his name of whatever value. And if that is a bail condition, that's a OSPN Sasana. Meaning, sir, in the next day or 2, also sit down in the sit down. Charlie, dog, I mean, can you? Me patcho, I mean, can you? I say he's required. Tobo. The 2 other persons are Ochrekwam Ebafo Ewa, Group Executive, Commercial Services of Ghana Airport Company Limited, and Albert Ajete Ajelaye, CEO of DevNest Systems. Mr. Adomotre is under investigation in connection with the revenue assurance contract between the Ghana Airport Company and a private firm owned by the proprietor of SML. The OSP is examining possible procurement breaches, including a sole-sourced contract awarded to a company other than the one approved by the GACL board. In the way in this statement, OSP Ede Abba. Yes.
To be honest, minimum NDC for I want to answer them Bokoma. Papa, we will say in Chino. Or a 2 no. Obi, we have to be careful. When you get power, there are people who want their power to be used for some petty things.
Yes.
We should try as much as possible not to mind those people. Obi, your history or country will OSP Sebi dede aye fast sila da pa echi na finally den obeka o si wa drop it. Me nkan be bia antiano.
Also I drop it.
Echi no o drop it sisila da pa de so be fufro emeso bi. E de sika ma no. Mesre no obi. Sa di na ye chi citizen e di share them na ya use the excuse say oh ye the bail conditions be atunusu ni sakaya. Papa way he was able to foretell what was going to happen to him. You know he said these things. Said people have told him say they want to put you behind cell. Now, the only satisfaction that omo pre-way ewo NDC about any obi an pre-way. I don't think that I will get satisfaction. But obi NDC more support that OSP cell. Na the chia. Oh no see na for tell me na niyama say I tell to me. This does not make the teachers' conditions better off. Obi. Mesre. To me ba ye di no papa bebre. Kakra na obi pese won fan che obi shege no emfa hwemba. So the one can show us 2 landed property of no specific value. Now yes. Now property are any value. What if both properties value no quite negative? No, you know what I mean? And you know, Obi, there's one thing I always say here. Anytime a citizen has been given the opportunity to come with his lawyer, not judge me both sides, no see Konako Demo or Okoe-Boye, I'll never say anything against it. The mean pay will be a yamanu positioner or using a position one office until way OSP on call judge anymore. But as a private, as a citizen, public officer, America crown the chino, wa fa kwan bisu, amene kasai say 1 week. Na Paul intimin chair dime yenwa, just or shedem. Obi, ochira, jamia ya dom na yaba power. Na MPP ni bi nim no using the office. Emma NDC because them I'll call judge anima. I'll sit in this your studio and call out to that person. Timesre politics obi emre muka saying yindinka so some few years ago mi ba mi na mi wa ba mo Timesre Poladum is not my relative but the edi yenu say the you obi for Messiah den Mecca. Yen build a country where people should appear before a judge. Obi, you see, Nyankopon albo esroni asasi. So, or the accusation too usua or catcher will say, come and tell your side of the story. Timesre, na mi Dr. Bakubi wo Konfanoche. Your friend Dr. Kwame Edu, or your classmate, Ofrimu Yaya some few weeks ago. Na, me say so he has some procedure bi, but sa procedure no. Uya infidia omo friend cat lab catheterization laboratory I say ebi ayetimi call o chest mu se bebi na blocky flow na yayi University of Ghana Medical Center will be but say Konfanoche enye bi intina de no bank crime and saasiye
okay I heard that story
exactly as we are building this country no infidia bi o wa ebi anano na yeni bi ba yenyi no e wo say yenye bi intimacy say minister, health minister. One of the things I did with NHIS and he said there were some hospitals through direct appeal using insurance. Me catch a board say Mr. Mummy kwine na me to X-ray Emma ebi at 37 ebi amembo hospital. Me appeal to me senior brother Kando say omboa Konfanoche na kakakra omosu intimi to be. When you know we na is kasem they should help them. Nebusha for Yamomu.
Mami 2 minutes. Say last time I buy na make a Konfanoche asem. O se mami nkaso. Ti se maba na munim se sa machine we. Yan bajo mami we.
Una wabe srem time. Una wabe
srem time. We yan.
Oh me we what's Obi. Who say building a country a progressive. Okay. Uko check here in the past 8 years, Ewoniama yabe added to the infrastructure of Ghana when it comes to health. If Sebi anka the 8 years before us, anka eba yenyeshwi, anajesa. So you see, we have to get ourselves out of this idea. Say, baby. Any hope now I can say any because the maybe two no
why
but what I say
get ourselves out
yes so
all the pressure about the two be so asema na make kan ha say otumfo moja na o say sika e dey hwe Konfanoche and obi awi
obi Ekufuado MPP Aban took on a 500 bed facility Wajia now war for over 40 years.
Yes,
you see Lumba me so recipes or see nipa obeye bi now we are now yes so once you are there, it's an opportunity. You know, people forget when you're a politician, every problem you meet is an opportunity to win the heart of some people. So I've shown you a place opportunity war, do it and win the heart of people. And in London Obi, our roads kill more people than HIV, TB and cancer combined.
Yes,
in Ghana here, HIV, TB and cancer
it's
combined.
Only the roads, accidents.
And Americano, that's one of my roads. Road traffic accidents. Doctors Becca RTA. Obi mesre. And no na juna me drive coffee. Me share 2 trailers. Our boss say Obi. Me pa unu. Me nsu o makuma mu nsu sa say we obi a wa brand na ju all ba. Onye very alert. Papa we omekunu. Like this truck will kill that person. Mesre sam rana na nka ye pese ye mfa towing law bin bra na sebi obi mu say na ye one company bi pe ena na ye di man ntino ya ma anko through obi mesre as soon as possible say ye mfa ma SAS company no kwa ye deregulate the sector ye pass law no na private company sitimi apply na the whole of Accra no car bi asa no be to car no area call the garage
no your friends obi Okoe-Boye that ba onim se car na nyesa say you when a bus takes they don't have to move into baby
ebi musu wa triangle yes me tell you yes triangle wait ebi crowd dey one for triangle na see but obi say and say crowd no you are not supposed to move we parking in the middle of the road into obi mesre say what we forget is that anytime there is a problem, it's an opportunity to create opportunities for citizens. The one who provides this service would employ other people. Intimacy, your roads danger. And then let's know me to quite call either Norway or Sweden. Now my dream Titino na my dream say this is the street lights are 2 year quite so and some our roads will be safe. Obi Sana is not true. Reflectors, road design. Oh Obi, me travel the road. Me won't say demarcations, me won't be ye come. But I realize that but I don't see any light. Ya using Niama who light toswa and magnify the light. Obi, we don't have an excuse. Our road engineers, Ghana, we can do it as soon as possible. Everywhere there is a road in the hinterland, let's put reflectors. Obi, it's cheaper than these street lights are. You had better to within 1 month.
Street lights are quite the air for human friendness and security, but road markings and reflectors no the very very key. Says na mama the scene manye. What I say? Oh no!
On my way, no be nekite mu ansa na di ma
there are some current mama be di 8 years mo cancer makese akese man ye good. The sense Mahama be a good idea, but I'm saying say man more machine be say fence catheterization machine equipment. I dey ehwehwe ni pa akomam. G me be kan house won't be that. G want me am PBS.
Let's look at the
future.
You are going to the past.
Past. My men past.
Old glory.
Oh, want me? They both 1 minute and 1 minute 7 minutes extra time. And a ball be 7 minutes extra time. Into no, no man yet. And then they say, I want to jam baba.
Only catch them for the Wuntubia.
Set them catch and for some Tubia. What my dear, set them catch and for some Tubia. What my dear, diet to almost no more.
Ekosiisen, the big dreams from water. Have a good evening. We'll be back tomorrow with a Friday edition. Professor Ike Wallace is up.